Hello! Welcome back, everyone, to Roll for Damage, where I take this wonderful group of nerds through my homebrew world in a Rise of Tiamat, sort of like adjacent campaign. For those that have played the book, you will recognize some things, not the current things, as we are wildly off course, but we'll get back there eventually. This is a sort of a little just homebrew fun thing that I wanted to mess with the players with. Anyways, before we get into tonight's story and introducing all the players, we have a few people to thank, and since he does such a good job with it, I'm going to throw this one to Kieran to thank our sponsor, Hero Forge.
I'm here to thank Hero Forge today, our sponsor for Season 2. Have you ever owned an ice cream bucket full of minis and you're always trying to pick out exactly what the right mini for your campaign is, but it never really quite matches exactly what you're looking for? Well, have I got news for you? Head to HeroForge.com and you can build your own custom miniatures piece by piece, clothing by clothing, arm by arm, or tentacle or tail, or whatever really your character might be into. You can check out Hero Forge if you're no longer in the meat space and you live online like most of the rest of us nerds. Then you can also download neat little tokens that you may see if we end up in a battle map tonight. There's all sorts of options. You can get it colored, you can get it painted. If you're getting them printed off yourself, you can, I'm pretty sure, download the 3D printing files, or you can order it online, have them painted for you, and you just get a nice little package that shows up with everything that you could possibly need. So check them out at HeroForge.com. Thank you again for sponsoring our second season here at the Scales Above on Roll for Damage.
Yes, thank you very much, Hero Forge. We love you and really appreciate what you've done. And Agent, you are way too good at that. You need to just start doing like voiceover for radio advertisements.
I have fun.
All right. Next up, I want to thank Brepai, our amazing artist. As you can see right now on the screen, we have a soaring leaf on the wind, and then it's just switched to Sloan. Does a really, really good job. She's excellent, and she has commissions, and she has a comic you should definitely check out. We have her link in the chat right now. If you go through that, you should be able to find her comic Brepai. It's really good. I highly recommend giving it a read. And yeah, thank you very much, Bree, for the art, overlays, logos, organization, everything. And second lastly, actually, because I want to thank Josh for helping by being the tech for our game. He makes sure everything runs. He's doing the streamy thing and makes sure the commands go through. As you can see, he'll be in chat, either cheering or admonishing the players depending on what they are doing. He runs his own game, a Humblewood game, which is starting up on the 10th of May, I believe. Can he nod or give me a yes? Cool, yep. 10th of May. So that's really cool. Bree's on the art for that, and it's in its second season. So yeah, come check that out. Monday nights, 8 o'clock, I believe. It'll be in the chat here type of thing. I've done a really poor job with that. But lastly, Siren Escape. It's the music we listen to. Has a really cool online player. They're not sponsoring us, but they have some cool stuff. Go check it out. They're excellent. Okay. So let's say hi to the players, and we will start in the opposite order to normal because I want to be different, and go to Sloan, played by Shannon.
It's me. Hi, everybody. My name is Shannon. Happy Friday or Saturday, depending on where you are in the world. My name is Shannon. You can find me on all social media at sruby25. My nerd home is Paradise RPG. I play over there on Monday nights with my wonderful DM Sean and our awesome table mates. And I'm also one half of the Sean and Shannon Power Hour, and I mod for Sean on Thursdays. We spend a lot of time together. And no matter what he says, I do not bully him. So don't listen to him. And yeah, we have lots of fun in Paradise, and we'd love for you to come join us. Oh, I'm playing Sloan. Yeah, I forget that every single time. Tonight, I will be playing Sloan, our lovely party barbarian. Do you like sweets? Okay, now I'm done.
Okay. Next along, we have Soaring Leaf in the Wind, played by Mike.
Hello, I'm Mike. I'm playing Soaring Leaf on the Wind, who is Rudy Tooty, Bad Guy Shooty, Tiny Kitty, with a cute little booty. I just wanted to make it rhyme. And instead I made it weird. I'm also the DM over at Wonders and Blunders. We're a 5e horror comedy podcast. We're about to go into our second season. Things are insane because I have zero control over what the characters do at any point in time, and I'm just exhausted. So I just let them do whatever they want. And it's the worst, and the worst for me, best for you. So come check it out. We're about to go into season 2. If you've never seen an episode before, that is fine, because season 2 is a great jumping point. And that's all I have to say about that.
All right. Next along, we have Oryx Solaris, played by Sean.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sean. You can find me at all social media at Odo_Sean. I am the proprietor and DM for Paradise RPG. And Mr. Paradise himself, as I've said before. Shannon does bully me on the regular on that channel, so if you enjoy
don't.
Seeing
I will
that.
offend you, Shannon. You be nice to Sean.
Yep. But I will be playing Oryx Solaris tonight, our resident bad dad and time wizard.
Bad dad. Okay. Workplace bullying. Yeah, Shannon is pretty mean to Sean. You're right. All right.
My God.
Next along, we
I am
have
not.
Throne of Glass is bad. All right. Next along, we have Sarah Starweaver, played by AgentNumberOne.
Hello, I am AgentNumberOne. I am playing Saros Starweaver, who is our cranky, beat up, terribly scarred, mage slaying criminal, I suppose. At this point, I think we're just calling him what he is, which is he's just straight up a bit of a thug and a criminal. You can find me all over the internet, particularly at my own Twitch channel, twitch.tv/AgentNumberOne, where I stream strategy and other variety games on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You can also find me on the Wonders and Blunders podcast, where I am given the delight of playing in Mike's little world, running around doing whatever I want, eating as many things as I can find. I also do the sound effects and the audio and stuff for that, along with Mike. So yeah, those are my main two places. You can find me on those places. Find me on those places. Those are the best spots to find me.
Okay. And lastly, we have Shelby, who is playing Relia and used to play Nia.
Hey, my name is Shelby. Nova is wrong about Throne of Glass. I'm sorry you're wrong. I'm from the channel Wystle While You Work. It's a channel where I tell stories from my D&D experience and draw whatever fun fantasy stuff comes to mind. I'm actually getting ready to start my very first semi-animated series, kinda. I made the announcement yesterday in a live stream. I also stream on Twitch, and I am going to be playing Relia Silverfond, who might not live past the day.
Sorry, I had to just, yeah. Right, so, I think I'm killing Shannon a little bit here. For context, she made a post on Twitter saying that she loved the series, and I am now...
I'll get
it
the
there.
link.
Yeah. Okay, so, what I'm going to do is, we're going to have to get someone to do the recap, and I've decided now that that's going to be Shannon.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. I took very good notes last time, so. Mhm.
She said we're in a fight, so I get the first punch in.
We are in a fight.
I don't
Okay,
think you want to
so-
go up in a fight against the head ripping off barbarian.
Yeah. So anyway, chat, we're not in a fight, so I'll let you know what happened last time. So the first thing that happened is we talked to Tamel about Nia and found out that he also had a daughter who ran away because of him, and he hopes that it isn't the same with Nia. Something else that I have written down, we're in like shelter as the world is coming down around us at this point, and the Emperor is just like kind of holding shit together for us. And then he starts to lose his power, and we find out that once a year the Emperor loses his power for a little while. It's called the siphoning. And that is currently what is happening. Usually takes a month, maybe 2. We don't really know how long it's going to take, so we decided to GTFO. the next thing I have is a direct quote. Payne will not be able to get into the bunker. And then I literally have, yeah, okay, written after that. So we head and we leave and we head to the Umberheart bunker. And as we are leaving, I believe it's Pain and Madness are the two that are standing and kind of just like eyeball us as we walk by, and particularly Saros because, you know, the clock is ticking. We accidentally started it without meaning to, and yeah, so yeah, there's some really not great shit coming for us. Umberheart then tells us about the feast that happens when the siphoning is over. Not sure quite why that's relevant, but I have it written down. Lee finds out that divine power waxes and wanes on the material plane. Okay, now my notes are just jumping all over the place. Let's see. As we are walking to the bunker, Umberheart asks about the dragon we fought. Leaf lies and said that we killed it when we actually didn't. And then Umberheart goes on to talk about the head of Tiamat and that the elves in the north are dealing with it. And then the Umberheart just tells us that he wants us to destroy one of the following two monsters, an ocean titan or a crawling mother of night. And then I have perhaps Loth. Is that the name? I forget that. I probably spelled it wrong. But
close enough. There's a letter missing, but it's all right.
Okay.
Only one.
Okay. Are you all looking at my notes right now? How do you know how I spelled it?
Because the way you said it.
Yeah, the way you said it.
It's low.
Okay, then how? Oh. Okay. Anyway, we get to the bunker. Oh my God, my face is bright red right now. We get to the bunker and it has two massive thick steel doors and it is a massive space. So it's given this nice illusion of safety, but we know that is not going to be a problem for one of the Bastard Five. I also have next, Auric, what do we do if they cut your head off? He said that to Umberheart because he was giving us directions on how. He said, I will stick with you and I will lead you through this labyrinth and if they get through. And Umberheart basically says, you're smart, you'll figure it out. Okay, cool. So then Auric helps Relia scry on his daughter as we are waiting. They head down to an area in the bunker that isn't as heavily warded with magic. When Relia does it, at first it hits a magical barrier, but she burned her hero point to push through it, and Auric burned another spell slot to help make it successful so they could see what was going on. We learn that Serena is huddled in the corner of a makeshift cell and crying, and somebody comes in and burns the brand of the dragon cult into her forearm, and then that's when the vision ended, and Relia cautions Auric not to dig too deep into this because this is what he's solely focused on now. So then let's see. So then Pain arrives. Nope, Madness. Madness? Pain. Which one? One of the two. Was it Madness? Was it Pain?
It was Madness.
I thought, yeah, okay. I thought it was Madness. Okay, so Madness arrives and a series of events happens to cast Wall of Force so that Auric can cast Wall of Force. People are pumping spells into him left and right. Really, and all the magic people are doing so many things. Aurelia and Saros start actually melding into Auric as they helped cast the spell. So that was only going to hold for a little bit. So we then take off down the hallway. Auric casts Gravity Fissure to collapse the tunnel, which accidentally blocks the path we needed. Then we participate in a lovely skill challenge to get through the tunnels out into the bay, not without, peril, and we're down a NPC. Pretty sure he's dead now, but yeah. And so then, literally the last note I have, combat with Madness on the beach. Yikes, with lots and lots and lots of exclamation points, because that was pretty brutal. Currently, Relia is unconscious, and we managed to get on our horses, but I don't know if we're gonna get away. That's all I got.
We are currently riding faster than Madness. That was the
That's
last
true.
thing we left off on.
That's
Yes, that is correct. I'm just scrolling up to my notes as I can see. Okay, so I think this is where you're at. You have kicked the horses into a gallop. You're starting to leave Madness behind. Not by much. It's only that creature is only slightly slower than a horse at full speed. You think hard riding might give you a little distance? Can I get one of you to make a survival check, please, to gauge how far you think you're going? So you guys can like have a quick chat about who you want to do that. You think you, Kieran / Saros?
I'm Saros is pretty good at survival checks.
Okay.
He lived in the woods for a long time.
You're also the animal handler, so yeah. It would have to be you or the shaman, but the shaman is just ragdolling across the back of the horse right now.
28.
Yes. Okay. So, you think that hard riding might give you a little bit of distance, like I said. Maybe you can make it to the forest in the far distance, which you can kind of see it's like a shadow on the horizon. By nightfall of the next day. But if you want to stay ahead of Madness, you won't be able to stop. You'll barely be able to rest. You'll need to pretty much sleep in the saddle and have someone lead the horses, or you're going to be caught. You're, like I said, you're galloping these horses, and it is keeping with you. Over the course of hours, it falls only maybe a mile behind you, and slowly you get further and further ahead, and you can feel the horses really straining to keep the pace up. Yes, Shelby?
Do I need to make my final death save?
I'd like to try to heal her. That's what the last thing I was going to do last session. If you allow me attempt.
Okay.
I can also just heal her and not blow her up in the process.
It's not a blow up spell, but also.
Well, the thing is that we were in a combat order when I was making it, and Auric was
my
next.
turn was next. That's
what I'm going to get is because I keep doing this now. Can I get you guys to change your names in Zoom, just so, or at least the front part of it, so it says your character's name? Because I keep saying the names I'm seeing. Yes, I
usually
know,
do
Shannon,
that.
You're well ahead of everyone. Except
there you go.
Your taste with books. All right, thanks. So, I apologize. That's underhanded. All right. So, Auric, you are up. You can cast a spell. You can choose to make either an Arcana check at disadvantage or an animal handling check to see which of these will let you cast the spell while riding full speed. You're kind of like throwing a hand out to just like direct the spell and saying the words.
Okay. I will take Arcana.
Okay.
I haven't done this in a while. Disadvantage is shift.
Yes. We'll see.
I'll try it out.
I have my.
Oh, I just click on it. Hint disadvantage. I'm thinking of something. Yeah. Oh, the shortcut. Yeah. All right.
You fucking 20s. What?
2 natural 20s for this. Well, I guess I am seeing your life.
Okay, so you're
Not
riding.
Today, death.
And
Achievement unlocked.
You kind
35, by the way.
Time
I
seems
wish
to
you'd made it a 48
slow
DC.
around you, and you stand up in the saddle, letting go of the reins for a moment, and you put a hand out towards Relia, and you cast the spell. You don't have to roll anything. I'm just going to say you heal her for the full amount, because you rolled so high. And she sort of like snaps to, and you've extended this aura of slow time over her as well. So you can kind of, as you wake up, your mind is working at full speed, but you can see like everything galloping slowly. You can tell you're on the horse. You have time to grab the reins, and then time will kind of pick up as it was.
Yeah, because Sloan had my horse, right?
Yeah.
I
Would I be able to, in this slowed down time, maneuver onto my horse?
I Am I also in said slow down time because I'm right there, or no?
No.
Because it was concentrated on her.
This is
Okay.
Later.
You can make a acrobatics check if you wish to jump the horse.
By the way, you have 17 HP now.
Thank you. I'm gonna make this acrobatics check.
You better
Wait,
not fail.
I have a level of exhaustion. This'll be fun.
If we can get double nat ones, that'd be great.
Oh God.
I
the
believe.
balance.
I believe. This is an ability check, so yeah, disadvantage.
Mm-hmm,
Do it. There goes all of that HP you just gave me.
So pretty much, you sit there and you get up, and I forgot you're on the back of the other person's horse. So yeah, you sort of sit there and you go to like crawl across in like you're half woken up, not quite all their state. You don't quite realize that you probably shouldn't be doing this. As you reach across and the horses like slowly part a little bit, you just
Oh no.
have you seen like a dog or a cat stretch from the couch to like the coffee table trying to get something? That's you right now as the horses are separating a little bit and you're just slowly stretching
It's
out.
like that video of
correct for
Prince
it?
you sent me.
Yeah, you no, you can't correct for it because she's behind you and you're not quite seeing what's happening. So can I
She's
get
behind me? I thought I put her in front of me and then sat behind her so that she wouldn't fall
I
off.
thought I was
That's how I
behind
imagined
you.
it.
I thought I was behind you.
Shannon, roll a d20 on a 11 through 20. She's in front of you.
Okay. Woo! 14.
Okay.
14.
You can make the deck save instead of her then to catch
Cool.
her.
Cool. You said deck save.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Here we go.
That's
Yeah.
good.
23.
And I'll say you're strong enough just to pretty much pick her up and place her on the horse as you kind of like pull
Yes.
the horse towards.
Let me help.
Hang on. I thank you. I'm sorry. What's going on?
Just sit up and move.
Okay.
In this time, you guys like, because you kind of like been messing with the reins, you slow down a bit. And as you're slowing down, madness starts catching up. I want you both to make animal handling checks, please.
Both of us?
Yeah.
Oh, still a disadvantage. Cool.
10.
20.
Okay. You don't have the skill with animals really to like dodge away from this, Sloan. So you're gonna take a punch to the back. Let's have a look. As it swings out at you, it would be a normal attack. It is no longer. So 37 to hit, I feel.
Yeah, that is.
God. Okay.
I don't think I could ever beat to a 37 AC. Oh, I'm not raging. Am I still raging? I'm not still raging.
No. This is 33 points of damage to like it's still like this big hand just like comes down, like clubs you like right around the kidneys. And you kind of like rock forward and like you hold onto the horse's mane a bit and it yanks to the side with the impact and then you ride off.
Would I be able to
forward.
fling a spell back to get him off her?
You can make either an animal handling check or an arcana check at disadvantage if you wish to do so.
Animal handling check.
Okay.
Remember, you're
I'm going to be at
exhausted.
disadvantage anyway because
Yep.
I have a level of exhaustion. That's still a 20.
Still a 20. Okay.
Yeah, no, I want to look back at him and cast. Am I gonna cast this? Am I really gonna cast this? I'll have to time this specifically so I don't catch us in it if I want to cast this.
Okay, go nuts.
Because I want to cast Cone of Cold,
I mean,
but I need to make sure that
you need to lean back off the horse a touch and fire it off so you don't catch the horse, but you are the back people. Everyone else is in front of you.
Okay, then
As
yeah, I'll try to
Auric
do that.
Pretty much somersaulted back onto his horse, and it's just off he goes, galloping ahead. The
We just
spirits of
spent
nature with
2
him.
days riding, just casting cantrips nonstop. Just hit him
Cone
with 2
of-
days worth of Toll of the Dead over and over again and see how he likes it.
He's going to make a dex save.
The con save.
He's going to make a con save. Probably should just take that 5 and add his thing, really. Yeah, I'll do that because that's a bit rude otherwise. What is the DC?
18.
Okay. What level's the spell?
5th.
Okay. You can roll for damage, but it's not really going to matter as the ice... So, yes, I know what I said, Shannon. He just seems to like run through the ice. It doesn't affect him, it doesn't phase him, it doesn't even stick to him, it just slides off his body as he runs through it, taking no damage.
Cantrip idea won't work.
So,
I tried.
yeah, and you can tell that he seems to be immune to these spells.
We have a problem.
What
He
was your
seems
first
to
clue?
have- Okay. We have a problem. He has magic immunity, which means half of us can't do anything to him.
No, I can't
How's
do
that?
anything to it either because he doesn't. My ex doesn't do it. My son. Just right.
Okay, so you guys are riding off. So you guys are moving at roughly 60 feet around. He moves about 50 feet around. And even if you are, dashing and galloping and using everything else you can to stay ahead, he's only falling just a little bit behind. And yes.
I don't think Longstrider's gonna help this.
Maybe a little bit, but even so, if you cast it
Yeah.
on all the horses, a little bit.
I don't
But,
think I have enough to cast it on all the. Well, if I burned a 4th level slot, I think I could get all 5 horses in.
If you want to.
Why not? I'll
Yeah.
I'll burn 2 4th level slots to do it twice. I'm saving that last one though.
So, everyone gets a little bit extra. Messes with my maths a little bit, but it's fine, I guess. I had figured out how far you guys would actually get ahead in the course of like 8 hours, pushing the horses and healing and using spells if you wanted to. This throws it out a little bit.
Sorry, Nova.
I mean, if we were only going 10 feet faster and we've just added an extra 10 feet, wouldn't it just be double whatever that is?
Yeah, but I did it over the course of 8 hours, and she's doing it for like, what, 1 hour for Longstrider?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I can just not do that.
No, it's fine. It's just fine. Players fucking with my shit's standard. All right. So you guys are riding off ahead, pulling away a little bit faster, and what would you like to do? How long would you like to ride for? You're going to push this all the way through the night and just like kind of keep going, and like even the horse might have to slow down to a walk, but you can kind of just keep pushing.
If we did that, would I feasibly be able to take my 4-hour trance?
No. None of you will be getting any rest if you do this, like at all. If you stop... Okay. I want one of you... I'll let 2 of you do it. Make intelligence checks to see roughly how far ahead you would be getting.
Brain
I
boy.
volunteer. Me and Brain Boy?
You and Brain Boy.
I'm a smart.
Brain boy, you're muted on Zoom.
This is not.
sorry.
This is.
Dirty 20.
Is this an ability? This count as an ability check?
Yeah. An intelligence check would be an ability check.
Oh, an ability check. Yeah, no, sorry, you're right. You're right. It does.
Oh. Well.
Okay,
Never
you're having
mind,
hard enough
okay.
time remembering to hold the reins right now. You're so tired and exhausted and sore.
Oh.
Auric, you know that you're going to get about... If you guys would come to a complete stop at any point, 1 hour, 45 minutes, you reckon? This creature will be on you again. Like, you'll be dead in 1 hour and 46. There's not enough time to rest. You might be able to walk the horses for a little bit, knowing he's catching up, and like get that like as long as you keep walking, the horses should be able to get enough slow pace to get back up to speed again. The main problem is that they won't be able to stop to eat or be watered.
Okay. And if we stop it all, it'll be upon us. Just shy of 2 hours.
Potentially enough time to switch horses.
Barely.
I could-
But we'd have to get moving immediately. Those horses would have to be ready for us to jump right on.
I can probably guarantee that if you can find 5 horses, I can the wolf that you saw standing over me, I can use it to possess animals. It's not a practice I really like doing, but it's something I can do. And it could probably just about guarantee they'll behave at least long enough for us to mount them and ride out.
I can find horses. That wouldn't be a problem. I suspect.
Can you magically locate?
Yes.
Okay, so you're all saying this as you're kind of galloping along. So, can I get you all to make athletics checks to see if you can ride without gaining levels of exhaustion for this length of time?
No.
Of course, Sloane's fine.
Man down! I'm so
Yeah.
tired. I'm such a sleepy boy.
Okay, can I
Oh,
get
that's
con
your dad.
saves
Critical
from the following? Everyone but Sloane. Everyone but Sloane,
Yeah.
make a con save, please. It was a DC 10. It wasn't hard.
And you all failed it. How are you all
Oh
so
my
comrades now?
God.
Let's go.
I'm going down. This
We're
is
all-
it.
Okay.
This is Saros's last stand.
You're
No.
one level of exhaustion for you. You're fine.
Oh, Lord
Both.
Almighty.
Saros, are you rolling a disadvantage, Saros? Because you've already got a level
I
of
did.
exhaustion?
I did for the athletic save, but not the con save.
Okay, cool.
Because I'm already exhausted, yes.
Yeah, really didn't have to roll.
Now my speed is
disadvantage, but her
Wait,
first
you just-
dice was a
Hold
1.
on a second.
Oh,
Hold-
no. But not his horse's speed.
No, hold on just a
we
second.
got an extra
I asked
6,000
you-
feet for the long
I
struggle.
asked you if intelligence
Nerd.
was
an
an ability
intelligence
check.
check and not an intelligence save.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where I'm getting confused, I think.
No
I
worries.
still
Um,
rolled a 1 first,
You
so I'm still
rolled a 1
fucked.
first. Yeah, so fucked is what you are, yes. So both Relia and Saros gained another level of exhaustion.
Oof.
So they're looking pretty rough.
Your horses aren't halved, though?
No, your horses aren't halved. So what's happened here is that mostly Relia, you're not used to riding, and Saros, your injuries and just the mental toll is kind of taking its toll. And you're kind of like you've been bruised, you've been beaten, so riding is just not as natural as it used to be for you. And
I think I failed a lot of checks going through that log ride down Magic Mountain.
Yeah,
there as well.
we
Yeah.
both did. We both got smashed into rocks.
and for you, Sloane, with your nat 20, it's more or less that your horse tries to like move like a bit and like tries to buck you, and you just kind of like let out this like little bear growl, and it's just like, yes, master, and just like runs. It just does what you want it to do now. I'm not going to make you roll any more checks for this particular horse. It is under your complete control because it is terrified of you.
Good.
So
Anyone
Love it.
have powdered diamonds? Anybody have diamond dust?
We had to scrounge one up for Auric before.
I don't have a way to fix this then.
okay.
And then we keep riding.
And what are we gonna do when we hit the forest? I can't transport us there if I can't rest.
What?
I can't use that spell. I can't use that spell I was going to use in the city without rest. I burned everything I had to keep that force wall up.
Ugh. Well, that changes things.
If I could just,
I could try to break his neck, but that's about the best I can do.
if I can just go into a trance for 4 hours, but we don't have that time.
Have.
4
But
hours.
if you-
We can make that time if we have to. Is that the only way?
If I just need enough time to be able to cast that spell again, and then I can get us to the other side of the Crystal Forest, which is over a week journey away from here. I can't guarantee you'll take that thing a week to get to us, but it's better than nothing, and it would give us, at the very least, a day to rest.
Are you able to concentrate if you came back and sat with me and I held on to you? Would you be able to?
Maybe if I wasn't paying attention to driving the horse, maybe.
I try.
You're ruling on this?
You can certainly try.
Yeah.
Oric, I've met mages, not time mages, but mages that have been able to bend the rules of sleep longer for short periods. I can't believe with the amount of bad ideas I've already given you today that I'm even suggesting this. But you seem to work wonders with time. Could you temporarily incapacitate her?
I've used quite a bit of my magical powers back there as well into the.
How much do you need? How much would you need? My most powerful resources have been used up, but I can offer you whatever, anything I can.
That particular usage, what you did before, isn't just going to work for every bit of magic. This was specifically to empower one type of spell. He wasn't boosting it up. He wasn't learning anything new. It was he had one spell that you're pouring power into that one spell.
I also don't really have a mechanic that'll do anything here, truthfully.
Well,
I thought you could cast spells that you don't know. Metagame, I'm talking about the 3rd level spell Catnap, which allows you to take a rest in 10 minutes.
I don't know
rest though.
I don't know Catnap, and also if I did know Catnap, you
only
sacrificed it to the death gods.
Right.
I lost all my 3rd level and lower wizard spells.
Well, if that's something I can't do, then I can try. If Sloan, you'll make sure I don't fall off a horse, I can try to get some rest.
I will try my best. How are you all so calm right now?
Oh, I'm far from calm.
Well, then tell your voice.
I think I'm just too exhausted to be anywhere else. I'm sorry.
Get over here.
Okay, I guess I'm switching horses again.
Okay, do you guys want to wait to have a significant lead so you can just like get off the horse for a moment and then change it? Okay. As opposed to trying to jump from horse to horse with disadvantage on checks.
Yeah, I don't want to fall.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Are there any towns around where we are? Like, can we see anything, or is it just open field all the way to the forest?
It's
basically
pretty much open field all the way to the forest. You would have to head like a couple days west to get to a town. One you've already visited before and killed the mayor of. So maybe
No, we're not going there.
Maybe not going there would be good. But you are making decent time towards the forest, and once there, at least hiding should be a little bit easier. So, I'll say after 4 or 5 hours, you have enough of a lead to change the horses, quickly, throw some food and water in you, and then keep moving. You lose maybe 15 minutes total, and then you keep going.
If I'm riding with Sloan, will I be able to go into a trance?
I want you to make...
I also have 2 levels of exhaustion, so I don't imagine it'll be that hard for me to sleep.
That's not the problem here. I want you to make a wisdom check at... You're going to be at disadvantage. So what's going to happen here is you're trying to find, like, the serenity to meditate. And that's going to be really hard for you right now.
10.
Okay. You feel it, but you can't quite get there. There is too much going on. You keep finding yourself looking back over like past Sloane to see this figure in the distance just charging after you. It's still coming.
I could technically do this also if I got in someone else's cart. Horseback.
If you want to give it a shot.
Saros, I'm gonna hop on your horse.
He hates it. He hates every moment about it. He doesn't even say a word, but he lets you do it.
Okay.
Wisdom with disadvantage?
Wisdom. Yeah, disadvantage.
Okay.
See if he pulls off the double nat 20s again.
Oh no, sir, I got the natural 1. So I'm just awkwardly on Saros' horse for 4 hours.
It's that Kanye Kim on the motorbike thing going on for you guys right now. It's a little uncomfortable for both of you. You're not sure why Auric decided to get on riding face forward to you, Sarah.
Just look. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Look at the road.
After like an hour of trying, really, it's just gonna like just go, oh, I can't do this. Okay, we if we can get to the forest, I have spells that I can use to conceal us, to hide us, to make it easiest for us to evade long enough, maybe long enough for us to get some rest, and then I can get us out of there. But I cannot get into the trance like this. I'm sorry.
That's terrible news. I think it is more terrible news for myself and Saros. I think we're gonna have to buy them some time.
No,
I do it myself, but he's coming for you.
No, well, he's coming for me.
If you try to buy him some time,
the pack of you.
If either of you do that, you're both gonna end up getting ripped to shreds.
What if you
already happened?
What if you go ahead and we stay and try to hold him off?
There's no fighting that thing. But we ride off. We keep on these horses. We ride them. Saros can find us a fresh set. We swap over. We buy you the 4 hours. You go to sleep. We meet at the forest, and you get ready to haul us out of there. If we stop and fight that thing, we are dead. The whole lot of us.
I can also take you about 500 feet in any direction, or Saros, if necessary.
Save your strength. At this point,
if we do this, if we're able to do this, you two need to make a promise that you're not going to stop your horse for any reason.
Only to steal another horse.
I mean it. All right.
Can I get both Saros and Sloane to roll a d20 for me, as their horses need to take a con save because they're holding an extra rider?
Oh, fuck me.
No.
Oh.
This is what we get for the double nat 20s in the beginning.
Are you serious?
Okay.
That's another critical fail.
Oh my god.
How many
Saros.
ones have been rolled today? 1,
Too many.
2, 3, 4.
Too many.
4.
Your horse is heaving
Ugh.
and slows down a little bit.
Yeah.
You can tell. Can I get you to make a medicine check for me, please, Saros?
Hold on, that has to be at disadvantage. Oh, good.
Good God, really?
Listen, my horse is fine. Auric, just get off it. We've got to move.
His horse is laying down dead on the floor. He's still riding like it's fine. It'll keep going.
No, his horse is walking back.
Technically, there's 2 other horses free.
Listen, I'm going to go with my plan here anyway, which is I would like to cast Locate Creature, which allows me to find a specific kind of creature within 1,000 feet of me, specifically horses.
Within 1,000 feet?
Yeah.
I will tell you right now, by swiveling your head around, you can't see a horse within 1,000 feet.
Oh, well, then I'm not going to cast that spell.
Yeah.
So oh my god, there's a monster.
I will feel a bit we're doing this, but as the DM reminding that I believe there's rangers here that might be able to track down animals. If you guys have chosen anything about finding beasts, I'm not sure what
Hold on.
what the because one of you
All
is
my
using
ranger
the...
stuff is based around killing angels and demons.
Yeah, mine's
I
for
have
never
a-
any use.
All right.
Hold on, I might have something. Because it has to do with some of the rewording for the shaman. It specifically has to do with my my wolf's possession ability.
Mhm.
So let me pull this up real quick. I should have had this up already. I'm sorry, I'm a terrible player. I
While
don't
she's
remember.
doing this, I might as well pop this one out as well. Are there any planar portals within 1 mile of me?
No.
All right, well, that's...
No,
We're not gonna ride there today.
Yes, you see Saros thinking very intently about things and then just coming up being like, damn, 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 damn.
Okay.
See.
Read it out for us, please, Shelby.
I'm trying to get it. I'm just trying to find where in the shaman it is. If it's up in.
Okay,
If
you
it's
keep
up
looking.
in-
You keep finding that. Just let us know where you found it. Okay, so
Got it. At 6th level, your spirit animal can possess a woodland critter as an action. Ah, damn it. A bat, boar, cat, constrictor, frog, hawk, mastiff, owl, panther, poisonous snake, rat, raven, or wolf. Never mind. I thought it was beast.
Find us some panthers.
yes.
Is my wolf able to find us any
Keep reading the
panthers?
rest of that, please. Is there more to that ability?
Your DM will tell you what is near and accessible while your spirit is possessing these creatures. You can use your bonus action to have your possessed creatures attack. Additionally, the spirit can now be used to cast spells with a range of touch.
Okay.
There is also the buff it's gotten from being but that's the dire form thing.
Yeah, that's not going to help you right now. You can't feel anything rideable nearby through that spirit possession ability. So unfortunately, you guys are just going to have to keep riding.
Yeah, then Leaf and I break off in a side direction.
Okay.
Or at least I'm breaking off. Leaf is welcome to come with me. This is also my plan here.
Leaf is going, yeah.
Are you all part of this? Are you all separating? Because are you heading west or east? East is more plains. West, you're pretty sure they're from seeing a map at some point, you know that west is a river, east is more plains, and then north is the Crystal Forest.
I think I need to roll a wisdom save to see if I do something stupid.
Go for it.
Just ask Kieran.
Oh, don't ask Kieran.
Well.
You don't have to roll a disadvantage, so that would be a 9 plus 2 plus 5.
That's still no. It was still a 3. The first thing I rolled was a 3.
Okay, then yes, bad.
I'm still on the back of Sloane's horse.
Were you on the back that time? Well,
I would have gotten on the back so that you would have had control of the reins.
No, because you haven't stopped yet, but you could ask to stop and just switch horses if you want.
Yeah, I want to get back on my horse because really it would ride after them.
So
you idiot, we're riding to buy you time to rest.
This does not work if you come with us very specifically. You are the way that we survive this. If you do not stay, we are all dead.
If you keep riding, you're going to die. Your horses are not going to make it. We need to go to the forest and hide.
What do we do? Where do I go? I don't know where to go. Somebody
we need
tell
to
me.
keep going north.
What? Leaf, where do I go?
Take
this
Raylia.
Plan would have
Raylia,
this plan would have worked when we had other horses. Your horses are about to collapse.
Slap her horse's butt so that it gets moving. So it just takes off with her.
I mean, I'm assuming I'm riding after them yelling, so.
Yeah, you guys are kind of like all moving at roughly the same speed, firstly. Secondly, you can't go any faster. You're pushing these things as hard as they can go. So
Such a clusterfuck.
pretty
Yeah.
much you have two people have broken off, and then she's changed horses and head off one way, and then you guys, so Auric and Sloan have to decide if they're going to keep heading north or if they're going to follow.
I'm
really sorry, guys.
Look at Auric. What do we do? Do we keep going?
Our Leaf, I imagine Leaf and Suros they're keep going, and Raylia's just chasing them right now.
Yeah, so you got the choice to help your friends, or
So just to be straight with this, the plan is for us to keep moving. You're buying us time to rest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And really is screaming at them because their horses are exhausted and they're going to collapse at the same time as ours.
I don't know that. I failed that check. My horse is fine.
if anyone else wants to make a let's say you've been riding now for like 7 hours, right? Medicine checks for your horses.
Yes.
Medicine checks to see if your horse is going to survive.
I
Probably not Kieran, because he's already failed. Not Sarah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not rolling. I'm not rolling.
I've got
Six-
-2 wisdom. I'm not even gonna.
I'm going to do this. Finally, something decent. 23.
So both
18.
Auric and I'd say Auric, Sloan, and Aurelia all know that the horses are at the 8-hour mark, maybe 9-hour mark. They're going to need a good hour of rest, and then you'll be able to keep going on them. You could walk them to keep moving at least a little bit, and at some time the next day they will be collapsing.
Can I scream that at them? I don't want to scream in my apartment. That's why I'm asking.
I think at this point, you kind of... They're right. Can I make perception checks at disadvantage, Saros and Leaf, please? This is to be able to hear her yelling anymore because the distance and the wind and the riding. You're always at disadvantage, but that's still really good.
17 though.
Okay, so yes, anything you say, they will be able to hear if you yell. So what are you yelling to them?
The horses, if we keep going around the 9-hour mark, the horses are going to collapse. We stop, that we will have a little less than 2 hours, give them an hour to rest, then we can keep riding. But if we keep going now, what's going to happen is all of our horses are going to collapse. And then we're going to be separated and you're going to die.
I'm just gonna slow my horse down a bit and go back to Raylia, just to Saros. Keep going. I'll catch up. And I'm just gonna slow down to Raylia and just say, listen, you're new, okay? We've been through thicker shit than this. We're gonna get through it. The horses might pass out. We will keep going. The fact is, if we go north with you, these horses die, and then all of us die. If you cannot get us through that tree, we are dead, Raylia. You have to understand that.
How are you going to get to us?
Listen.
How are you going to get to us?
We are going to ride. You are going to rest. We're going to catch up. We'll find horses. We'll find something on the way. We've got a day out of them. You said it yourself. That's plenty of time for us to find another ride. We will improvise and we will figure it out. But if we don't do this, every single one of us dies. So we are counting on you, and I just need you to trust me. That's all it is. Go north. We will find you in the forest, and you take us through a tree, and you get us out of here. But if you don't get some rest and do that, there's none of us left.
You better make it back.
Oh, we will.
If
Don't you worry
if
about
I
it.
come out of, I'm warning you now, if I come out of that rest and I do not find you, if you do not find your way into the forest, we're coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Absolutely. Drag my soul out of hell and give me a flogging. I deserve it.
Be careful.
We'll
Both
see
of
you again, and you can give me an earful on what a terrible idea this is.
Throw my water skin at him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, he
And
catches that.
I'll bank back up to the I'll bank back off to the others.
Okay. So, you three are heading north. They're heading sort of... Do you want to be heading northwest or northeast? west towards the river.
You said there's a
Sorry,
river.
west. West was the river.
I think we would. I mean, east we know that there's a town where we killed the mayor. Probably not a great spot for us to be. West potentially. River means like horses looking for water.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Okay, so you guys bank off northwest and you ride, and the sun begins to set, and in the last dying of the light as you're riding towards the river, you've been riding for like an hour and a half at this point, away from your friends. The horses are near giving up. The countryside is beautiful. You pass over these rolling hills and wide grassy plains, and in the distance ahead of you, you can see wild horses running. A large griffin is soaring overhead, just gliding over the plains.
That'd work.
Wouldn't that
It
be
is
grand?
several miles up, but yes, you can just kind of like see the speck.
What do you think? How do you feel about trying to break a wild stallion out here?
I mean, I don't think we really have much other choices. I am certainly not at my best.
I mean, I don't have as smooth a tongue as you do with calming down as you did with Smokey and Chestnut, but I can run a couple down.
If you can grab them, I can try to. Try our best. Worst case, our horses die, and hopefully that griffin goes for a free meal.
All right, I'll do my darndest, and I'm gonna get off my horse and just start running.
Okay, I'll say you probably have to ride for 45 minutes till you get to like a decent distance away. Your horses are both at this point super fucking tired. You kind of crest. You kind of move up to this, like, there's a small hill which you can like effectively park behind, little like a can on top of it, and maybe like a rocky side which you could use as a windbreak if you guys needed to take a rest.
Important question.
Yes.
Yeah, because I know you said that like the sun has just gone down. Is madness following us?
Yes.
Yes. Great. Okay.
I
mean, awful,
yeah,
but that's great.
Yeah.
You can see him in the distance. If you want to make an intelligence check, you can kind of guess how far away he is. You can both do this as you go to try to get the horses.
Yes. I'm gonna go well though.
17.
Okay. Got about an hour and 30 minutes, and he will be on you. So, pull the horses up. You go running. Do you want to do this like low and cat-like and kind of like try to be stealthy so you don't spook the horses and have them bolt?
Yeah, and I'm also gonna cast Speak with Animals.
That's a good choice.
To assist. Yeah, and kind of making my way close. I will have my rope at the ready.
Okay.
But trying to just get up close first.
So as you get close, you see that the river's roaring past, and there's like a little tiny inlet which forms just a very small lake, and they at night have like stopped to have a sort of drink near it. As the sun is now down, it is night. Do you have dark vision?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. So you're moving forward, you're sort of like down all fours. The grass is quite tall, maybe knee to mid thigh, and gets taller as you get towards the lake. You get within about 60 feet. Can I make a stealth check, please? Which should be very easy for you, Mr. Rogueman.
You'd think. Oh yeah, that's good. 28.
Yeah. You know what? I'll make a perception check just to see if I get an at 20. That's close.
That's really close.
I was like, did I do it? So and just sitting there, drinking, tail swishing, at rest.
So kind of slowly, I'm gonna make my way towards one of them and start speaking semi-close so that they know I'm coming. They don't just suddenly notice me. And just coming out like, hey there, whoa there, nice and quiet, nice and easy.
A couple of stallions, heads jerk up, their front hooves like tapping at the ground, shaking their heads, a bit startled, and the rest sort of move away as these two big stallions are sort of like looking at you, and you can tell that these are horses that not quite normal. The legionnaires you've seen occasionally need to get mounts, and what they have done is, over the course of hundreds of years, they've crossbred horses and released them into the wild to be able to breed and multiply. And these are huge. They're like 6 foot, 7 foot to the shoulder, which is why you saw them from such a big distance. They are big horses, very strong. Don't get kicked.
So yeah, moving close and like keeping my head low, like bowed, like not trying to challenge them at all. Just saying, we've got a terrible trouble coming down on our heads. Something that believes it is the fastest creature on these plains.
Okay. You're just hearing them say, leave, no hunt, leave.
We're not here to hunt. We're here to run.
We run, you leave.
Well, I suppose it was right. He can run down just about anything, I suppose.
Make a persuasion check. I can see what you're doing.
Bait
But the
class
horses, with the intelligence of 2,
Oh, it's an 11.
let me make a check here.
Oh my god.
That's unfortunate for you. Really unfortunate for you.
What did you do to this dice roller?
So, it is... So that was for the horses, by the way, not for madness, despite saying madness. So let's have him...
That makes us feel a little bit better, at least.
Yeah.
It's not he just like jumps out of the water. Haha, I had ambushed you.
Surprise.
I was the horse the whole time.
Just unzips the skin. So the horse sort of paws the ground and rears up for a second, who's flailing. And then you see its like head tilts, like kind of like looks up a little bit. Can't outrun Flying Hunter. Flying Hunter takes us every night.
I take out your hunter. You take us away.
He sort of whinnies, shakes his head, steps back a bit. No saddle, no bridle, just run.
I can accept that. And I give him a bow.
And he also like go down on the front legs as well, like bowing back. Need bait. Who bait?
In the distance, you hear my horse die and me fall off it.
Yeah, and I'll just turn I think we have that covered.
Sort of small horses, weak horses. Bait.
Yeah.
So you sort of get this, you almost feel the sigh of like him not being happy, but understanding. We wait here. If hunter come, we run. We leave. Be quick.
And I just turn and run back to Saros.
Okay. So, you head back to Saros. And I guess at like full sprint, just like through the grass. You arrive here. I imagine you're sitting now by those rocks. Saros just panting, exhausted.
Yeah. I imagine the horse is kind of on the ground next to me, and I'm just kind of leaning back on the horse.
Yeah.
Just heavy breathing.
Yeah. Your horse is suffering. You've kind of looped its reins around like a sort of like a spire of rock, and tried to like keep hold of it so it won't pull away because it's trying to get to the water where the other horses are at. Because your one is having a bit more of a hard time. You could give it some of your water, but then you wouldn't be drinking your water.
I mean, I don't even. I think I would let the horses go to the water if they wanted to.
So, Leaf, as you're running back, you see the horses slowly walking towards the lake. Do you want to grab one of them, or just let them go?
I'll let them go.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of run up to Saros. Just say, some big horses. We have come to an agreement. It's going to be a hard ride, and we have to kill that. And pointing up at the griffin.
Well, that probably makes more sense than trying to ride it.
Well, I could try a second deal with that one.
Well, I mean, the double cross does work.
I am a fan. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. First, we got to get it down here. And then kind of looking over at the two horses. And I guess we need some bait.
Either way, we're gonna have to move fast. And I cast Toll the Dead on one of the horses.
Okay, the horses are like maybe 250 feet away at this point. Because the hill was further than where you guys started with the stealth. So you guys, I guess, would get up and start walking forward, and then you told the dead. Yeah,
just on the horse that I've been riding that's basically dead already.
Yeah.
Smokey 2.0.
Yeah. Do you have there's components to Toll the Dead?
Arcane focus.
Yep. Okay. So you hold up your thing. There's this like ringing sound echoes out, and roll the damage. Is there a save for it, by the way?
There is a wisdom save. Yes. I just figured this was an easy way to just kill it without having to do anything.
Yep.
Well, 18 is the wisdom save. So did it roll an 18?
It did roll an 18.
It takes no damage.
Okay. But it's sort of like its head peeks up and looks around. What are you doing there, Leaf?
I'm watching the griffin.
Okay. All right. The horse it backs away from the lake for a second. It's not understanding what has happened. What would you like to do, Saros?
I'm going to cast it again.
Yep, go nuts.
Same DC.
How much damage does it do? As I look up how much.
3d12. So 31 damage.
I'm pretty sure the horse just drops dead. Because a riding horse. I'm trying to make the.
Wait, was it missing hit points? Because Toll the Dead, if it's not missing any hit points, it's a D8, not a D12.
It's.
Oh yeah,
fine.
I guess it's just exhausted. It's not.
Yeah.
I targeted it thinking it was missing hit points because it's basically
let's assume
dead.
that you lose 12 damage off that because it's taking 4 off each dice, and it still kills the horse good and dead. So you kind of sitting there, you do it again, and the horse sort of sits there and seizes once or twice, and then just slumps down dead. And all the other horses move maybe a mile away.
Nope.
That's probably a good sign, right?
I
And,
figured
like,
I'd
watching
ring the
griffin.
dinner bell.
After a few minutes, you see this thing start circling the fallen horse. About 20 minutes later, it swoops down. You look back, you've got 30 to 40 minutes, and he'll be on you.
Diplomacy, or probably get that chain crossbow out just in case.
The griffin lands and starts ripping apart the horse.
I don't think we have time to risk it. Let's just take it down.
All right.
Okay. You have a surprise round. Go nuts.
How far are we from it?
I'll say you're 120 feet right now. You backed up a bit.
Okay, so
I have no surprise rounds.
You got nothing that goes that far?
I move so slowly right now.
Oh yes, I forgot. I see what Leaf does. Maybe he can one shot this thing.
yeah, well, I guess if it hasn't acted, then I would shoot with advantage.
Mm-hmm. You using your big boy crossbow or your little crossbow?
Little crossbow.
Okay. Make your attack.
That
You
is
definitely
28 to
hit.
Okay. So then that is.
Are you sharpshooting, by the way? Do you have that?
I do have it, but I'm not. I didn't do it because I want to hit. So that's 19 plus 10, so 29 damage.
Okay. It hits it in the side, and it sort of like looks around and starts flapping its wings, it's trying to find you, because you were kind of trying to stealth, right?
Yeah, trying to stay far enough away that we wouldn't spook it.
And you had a very high stealth check, but it gets advantage on the roll, so just 1 second. I thought that was a 20 for a minute. No, it's looking around and it cannot see you. It cannot find you. So I will say that you can make another attack.
Okay, so I do get 2 attacks on
Yep.
a round normally.
Yep, so roll that, and then I'll let you have another round as it can't find you.
Okay.
I'm just going to be
That's
approaching it
29.
each round.
So
Okay.
another 11 damage.
So you're just like crawling through the grass, Saris?
I mean, basically, I'm moving stealthily as well, and I'm already moving at half speed. I'm basically moving 7 feet around.
Okay. Yeah. So it starts to take off, but it can't find you, Leaf. So if you want to attack again, this round after you attack, it'll try find you again.
And I won't move, so I'll do steady aim. And I guess I'll sharpshooter it this time.
Yep.
So that's 26.
Still very much hits.
So
Roll your
that
damage.
is sharpshooter plus.
Okay.
That's 37. Yeah.
So at this point, since it's a challenge rating 2 creature, it wasn't huge. It swoops down, it's eaten, it's gone 1 arrow to the rib, 1 to the wing, starts to take off, it's a little bit shaky as I think, and you just pierce the side of its head with a crunch, and it just falls the 10-15 feet to the ground. It's dead. Very, very dead.
Yeah, so I think Leaf is just like walking out of the bushes, just rapid fire, shooting, reloading as he walks out, and then quickly holsters and just says, "All right, let's go. That's a deal fulfilled."
Okay.
I
2 horses.
thought I was going to tame the horses.
2 horses run up, and it says, "Just us. Need more."
and looking at Saros, that how many horses do we need?
Well, I mean, the 2 for us, but if we can get 3s for the other, in case something happens.
I imagine you would have recast Speak with Animals. I just realized that you wouldn't be able
Yeah,
to hear this
yeah.
right now. But yeah. Okay.
Horse comes up and goes.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah, Leaf, yeah, recast Speak with Animals. I mean, 5? Can you count? You and
One
those
hoof,
ones over
other
there.
hoof. 2.
Two
Yeah,
will do.
he'll ride, he'll run back, and he sort of does a lap, and then he comes back, and there's 4 horses. 4 big old war stallions are coming with you.
Great.
That's pretty close, honestly. He almost got 5.
Hey, man, it's better than nothing.
Okay,
Oric is pretty small.
Okay, so you jump on, and you start riding. As it takes a little bit of time, I'd say, for the horse to come. I'll say that as you guys are mounting the horses, Madness is within 100 feet of you as you start riding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you guys to make we'll just roll initiative, or just all roll a d20 plus dex if you wish. This is just to see, you'll probably have 1 round because you guys will kick off fast and he can run. It's just to see if he gets a swing in before you leave. So it's pretty good.
Is that my initiative? It's 4, yes, that's right.
Let's see if he can beat it. He does. All right.
Dang it.
So, Leaf, you jump on, you speak with the animals, and you just you see it, and you just what do you say to the horses?
That's it. Show us what you got.
And it just fucking goes. Animal handling.
Oh no. Yeah, here's where it all goes to hell. Yeah, 0.
Yeah, don't forget your hero point.
I'll use that. $13?
Yeah, I'll say that you kind of start tumbling and you grab its mane and it pulls to the side a bit before yanking you, and you almost get flung off it as this very, very strong creature starts just riding hard. Madness comes running in, and he's going to grab one of the boulders and just hurl it at Saros.
All right. 19 is the number to beat, and I believe he gets an insane bonus, so I can't imagine he misses me.
Let's see. 28 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
All right. This is going to do
Oh!
34
So many
points
6s!
of damage. Wow. On 76,
What
that's
did
really
you do
good.
to this roller, Nova?
Oh my god.
I treat it right, okay? Bought it dinner, wine.
Right, like 3 times a week. And it still treats me like shit.
Pedals on the bed. Anyways, the dice roll and I have a special relationship.
Yeah.
So, anyways, 34 points of bludgeoning damage as this fucking big rock just comes and smashes off your shoulder and almost dislocates it. You kind of feel it grinding as you sort of lift your arm up. It just pops back into place as you grab the reins. Make an animal handling check.
That's what we gotta outrun.
Ugh. 12. Oh,
I have a D6 booster. I'm gonna use it on this 12.
It's a good bet. Okay.
So, 16?
So you go full speed. Leaf only went half speed because he rolled fairly bad.
It's about as good as it gets with Leaf, though, unfortunately.
I know. So you're going to be subject to... No, you will stay outside melee range. but definitely inside his I throw rocks at you range. So this time, Leaf, you're going to take one attack, and then you guys will be clear. So, as he runs up, you actually...
Leaf, you're looking okay, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no.
He'll just throw a rock at you. Just a big old rock at Leaf. That's 27 to hit.
My goodness, yes. My AC isn't even 17.
And then 20 points of damage to you as it just sort of like hits you probably in the knee on the side as the horse tried to pull aside. It would hit the horse otherwise. And you kind of get hit and it's just, you can almost feel instant swelling. But these horses are charging away. The ones with the riders are moving 70 feet around and the ones without are moving 90.
70.
Phased.
Okay.
Phased horses.
Fast horses.
Yes.
However, these big
gonna...
creatures aren't trained like war horses because they're still wild, so they don't quite have the stamina. So while you'll be able to get away faster, they can't ride for the 8-9 hours and be good. You're looking at 3 to 4 hour stints. So,
Okay.
the night wears on.
Can I cast some healing spells?
Did you? Yeah, you can do what you want to do.
I'm just gonna be casually healing here in the background. Don't mind me.
I will also use evasion on that boulder.
Yeah.
to
I'll say
have
you
it, yeah.
can cast your healing spells if you're already damaged as well during like your little stop. Would have been easier than while you're riding a wild horse, just holding onto its mane and hoping for the best.
Yeah.
So you are riding away. You turn towards where you think the others are. Day wears on. Sun rises. At which point, where did Auric, Sloan, and Relia go? Did you just kind of like maybe ride for another half an hour and stop?
I think the plan was to get enough rest for Auric and Relia to be able to just to get spell slots back. I believe.
I think we would have ridden far enough and stopped once we potentially saw Madness pass and leave.
Okay. So yeah, half hour to an hour. Okay. So, you guys take a rest. If you have a level of exhaustion for the 4 hour sleepers, you can get rid of that.
I have only one now.
You get your spell slots back.
Is this technically a short rest or a long rest?
It's a 4 hour, so it's a long rest for them, short rest for you.
Okay.
And then the sun starts coming up because you would have stopped, early morning. You can get up and you can keep moving. And I'd say at about midday is when everyone arrives and meets back up.
At the forest or on the road?
No, you guys on the road. You guys will see each other in the distance and sort of angle towards each other and catch up. But the horses that have been running with you, Leaf and Saros, are wrecked. They cannot keep this pace up, and they will need a couple hours rest right now. You can switch the other horses, giving them sort of a break.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we during it? Can we switch over to the other two horses so that we can?
Yep, sure, that's fine.
Run for longer periods. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Then I'll say you probably get a couple hours more riding out of them. But as you guys sort of like wave and angle towards each other, we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll see how this goes afterwards as they try to make their way to the forest. So we'll see you all soon, guys. Bye bye. Hi everyone, welcome back to Roll for Damage. This is the scales above. Currently, these lovely people are running away from a member of the Bastard Five, known as Madness. They've changed horses, and it is time for him to, I guess, enter his final form.
Or he could not. It's always an option.
You guys...
And can I enter
Dip
my
away,
final
holding
form?
hands into the woods.
You guys meet up around midday. Because of the detours, you're now going to not get to the woods until probably midnight. And while you can kind of keep up the pace a little bit, there'll be more stop-starting because the horses are wild, untrained. They won't be able to do as much. And I'm just going to do a little thing.
Who's doubling up?
I was just about to ask that.
I mean,
I'm already
really
big,
is-
so
Are
really
your
is
horses
tiny,
dead?
so.
Your horses have collapsed, yeah?
No, they had a
Probably.
4-hour rest. Their horses are fairly good.
Oh, then we need to double up at all then.
Yeah.
Well, we have these
Um,
2 backup horses at least then.
Would I be able to, in any way, because I can naturally speak to these animals with beast speech, would I be able to, in any way, aid any checks made to keep them going a certain way?
With beasts.
Be it with the promise of food, water, and/or anything else they may want that horses might like.
Sorry,
Wild
my
horses might like.
mind's got a bit crazy. Beast speech?
Speech of the woods. The shaman. It's the shaman ability.
Okay. I've forgotten, apparently.
One sec, I'll grab it. Speech of the woods. At first level, your spirit companion can grant you the.
Ah, yes.
yeah,
that's right.
my wolf can speak to
Your
them
wolf
for me.
speaks, you don't speak. Yes.
Oh,
That's because you're like, I can speak. I was like, no, you can't. But yes, that's correct.
I'm sorry. That's me getting confused with Circle of Shepherd.
That's fine. So yes,
Woofy.
you can your large wolf spirit can go growl at the horses, and for some reason they're not spooked and don't run away. So
I mean, he's a good boy. Okay.
so you guys pull up next to each other, exchange your hellos, see that the horses are fine, and just keep riding. Are you gonna say anything to each other? That was all kind of done out of character.
I'll give you your earful when we're in the horse. I take the leaf.
Did you sleep?
Glad you. Yeah, me and Orc both did. Slammed it in there.
yeah.
I
Sorry.
really didn't expect to see you again. I thought we were done for today.
I'm a hard bastard to get killed.
He says it.
So,
Like,
so is that one.
Yeah, she still goes, like, you know, after like quickly doing a once over and both of them being like, you'll find. Guess we'll ride out.
Get you all to make perception checks, please.
right,
Got
you'll
it.
get used to the dark humor the longer you're with us.
Oh, it's not that I'm not used to dark humor. This isn't an appropriate place for it.
I still don't really understand it, so it's okay.
That's another
17.
critical fail for me.
Oh my
Rack it
god!
up.
Am I the only one? Really?
I only got a 9.
Ow!
I only got a 9. I rolled a 4.
I got a 12.
I'm still at disadvantage. Come on, guys. What did you just do?
You
pressed the
streaming,
button.
Agent?
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently I'm streaming.
Hey, it's
Too
me,
many
Agent.
hotkeys on,
You're
my,
bored.
on the whole keyboard there.
Hit that bell.
Anyways, really, you don't even want to notice this. Madness isn't following for some reason. You don't know where he is.
More scary.
As soon as she sees that, get on the horses. We need to move. I can't see where Madness is. We need to go now.
And now you're all looking around. None of you can see him. Just her eyes, anyone's piercing the distance.
I look up. No,
Yeah, no,
that
I'm
doesn't
like
really work.
pushing people at their horses.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you start riding again. Let's just do animal handling checks just to see
Can-
if you can do
can
the whole
wolf-
ride without.
I'm gonna give Leaf Bardic Inspiration.
Can my wolf give any help?
Nope. Your wolf cannot make you ride an animal better.
It's an extra 1d6, Leaf.
Damn it.
Okay, I will.
If you don't
Alright,
need
well,
it,
I'm
you can keep it. But I should do my.
It lasts 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use
I
it.
should have given it to myself.
Oh, I got a 1.
Okay. So
17.
Auric gains level of exhaustion.
Oh,
Actually, sorry. Make a con save and then we'll see.
I was
is-
like, oh
yeah.
no.
Yeah, you need to make a con save first.
The horse rides in a way that gives me.
Riding a horse is pretty tiring.
It is really tiring.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
it
No,
is.
You just passed. You're fine. It is tiring, but you're sort of like You get into the rhythm after a little bit. You're like, okay, I can do this. I can get there.
Okay.
Night falls, and that's when you notice it. To the north, there's a glow. It's just started.
Is it
and
like a
it's
glow
rapidly
of fire?
stretching across the entire length of the forest.
Is it a glow of fire or?
It is a glow of fire.
You can catch that in a burning tree, right?
And as you are moving,
My home. That's burning, and that's what you're asking me?
You can't mourn your home, unfortunately, if you're dead.
Not mourn your home a second time. And, fuck, what am I gonna do? Is there...
I mean, if he's there.
Wait. Hold on. Oh my god, this might work. I
You're
have a
still
spell that puts... Once we get close enough, I have a spell that puts out all fires in a vicinity.
so are you still riding for the flaming forest?
We're riding right into the mob.
I'm yelling at them. I can put the fires out. I can't do it in a large area, but I can put fires out. If the tree is still intact, I can do it.
When you're about 300 feet away, walking out, and the entire like miles and miles of forest is currently on fire. This is spreading rapidly. You can hear the sound of the crystals in the forest like shattering under the intense heat. And out of the flames walks Madness. And then he starts charging at you.
Can I just say, as soon as he's within 120 feet, I'm casting Sleep Storm?
Yeah, you can do that.
Hopefully catching some of the forest in it?
Yeah, so you... One round, and you're within 120 feet, you'd also be... it wouldn't catch the forest.
Damn.
I would like to do, first, ride ahead so this doesn't hurt your horses. I'm gonna try to the wall of force sphere him again, protecting myself, and then if it's successful or if it's not successful, I don't care which one, I then want to dimension door myself away to catch up with them. But I want to let them ride ahead so that I could try to do this, to slow him down, so that I don't accidentally drain the life out of their horses.
Everyone, please, let me just end this combat so I can start a new one.
But if I can get him in the hamster ball that doesn't move. And then
Roll initiative, please. And let me find your initiatives in the sheet.
Oh boy,
Oh,
here we
crap.
go, dying again.
I have a question, Nova. The direction the fire is it towards where I know my grove to be?
Advantage. 1 second, please. He's meant to be rolling an advantage. Ooh, okay. 18 plus 5 becomes 23. Can I edit this?
Damn it.
I'm
One
sorry
above
about the loss of your spiders.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
they're wily. I suspect they'll be able to outrun that
they'll
fire.
be fine.
but-
They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Some of
What's
them will
the
be fine.
range of your wall of force?
That is the better question.
10 feet.
All right, 120 feet.
Okay. If you're going to be doing this while riding, Arcana check, disadvantage, or animal handling check.
Okay.
Your choice. If you stop riding, you won't be in range.
If I stop riding, I won't be in range, you said?
Yeah. So if you can dismount and still move 30 feet, you can get into range, but you won't be on a horse.
Oh, okay, I see.
I mean, you were planning to dimension door your way out anyway, weren't you?
That's true, actually.
You can be
But-
next to the horse and just go bop and take you both as well.
That's what I think I would prefer to do, to take
Okay.
rid of the... So they'll run off, I'll dismount. zealot.
Oh, no, but did my death saves reset?
Yes. You got to rest.
It's all right, you big boy. Come on.
Okay. Now he knows your trick
That's
here.
true.
So, if you try to catch him in a sphere, he's going to make a dex save against your spell DC.
Okay. Oh, Jesus, he's got like a million things. Okay.
Only because you've done the trick a couple times now. He's like,
Yeah.
listen
once,
here.
But yeah, that's true. And it didn't
Okay,
go off.
still.
Okay. All right. So then, standard Arcana check for these types of things for Wild Magic Search. All right. I am gonna give myself Bardic Inspiration for this.
Okay.
So
Let's
stressed
see.
out right now.
I should probably change the music to something a bit more combative.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need some combat music. What's this calm shit?
No, this calm shit just feels weird.
All right. So that's a 29 on the Arcana check. Third time casting it. Fourth time casting it, actually.
Fourth time casting it. Okay, and what level spell is it?
It is. Well, Force is a 5th level spell.
Okay, so. Yep, you pass.
Yes.
Thank God. As if my horse died right now, he would enjoy killing me just as a side quest.
And I just want to check something with Wall of Force. Nothing can go through it, right?
Yes, invisible wall of force springs into existence. Actually, I'll just so.
Only because there's a thing I want to try with it, but I'm not sure.
The wall appears in any orientation you choose, including a sphere. Each panel.
Nothing can physically pass.
Nothing can
through.
physically pass through the wall. It is immune to all damage and can't be dispelled. It can only be destroyed by disintegrate. I guess technically you could teleport through it, if you can see.
There is a very interesting thing. No, I'd say this still works. No, so continue.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, so Auric would take out of his component pouch a little crystal gem that he smashes in his hand. It lets it go into the wind as his eye glows a flutter. It would start off with these continuous walls, just sort of at a rapid pace all around him. For this, it's essentially, I'd say, a reverse black hole that is around him. That is just sort of holding him into this place, compressing the space around him, so when he moves, he just doesn't go anywhere, doesn't do anything, if it succeeds.
Okay. So, he is well aware of what you're doing. What I'll say is he kind of like,
cutting words. Or not cutting words, sorry. Chronal shift reaction to make him reroll.
Good play.
Come on.
Oh!
he sits there and he jumps to the side and you snap a wall around, he just shoulders it, and he's just looking straight out at you. He is super mad.
Yeah.
I like to imagine Auric was like in one hand having this controlling the walls of the wall of force and moving around, and then with the other hand just sort of swiftly manipulated the eye, glowing again and thrashing him into it. And as soon as I see it's done, I will, as soon as I can on my next turn, technically, bamf out of there to catch up with them. Technically get ahead of them.
Okay, is immune to all damage, nothing can physically
done.
pass through. Okay, well, you've pissed him off, and I'm going to use one of his abilities I didn't want to use today. So, who's next? That would be Leaf.
Yeah, Leaf sort of turning around, seeing him in the hamster ball, just, I think, yells out like, yeah, take that, super punky ball! And just keeps riding.
And move us all to here so I can have
Fantastic.
the right things happening on screen. Okay. So
Oh God.
yeah, sorry about that.
So good.
Super crane.
Right, so you just keep riding?
Yeah.
Make an animal handling check because the heat is intense. You're about to ride into fire.
That's a 2.
Alright, the horse pulls up and sort of like turns away. He doesn't
man.
want to. It's getting too hot. If you go any further, you're gonna start taking damage, and he's on the cusp of that.
Okay, yeah, I'll let him stop and, well, I mean, it's not like I have a choice, but I will not begrudge the horse silently. Rayleigh, whatever you were gonna do with these flames, that'd be real helpful.
Working on it.
Okay, well, it's now his turn, and let me just check the spell I want to cast.
Oh no. Can he cast things while inside that wall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but depending on what it is, it may or
Yeah,
may
because
not
it says
be able to
nothing.
go through.
It says that nothing can physically pass through it, and that extends even to the ethereal plane. So,
Yeah, but when he pulls the moon out of orbit,
Yeah.
well, I think we're gonna have to worry about a lot more than just that, because I think we're gonna have to worry about the oceans destabilizing for him doing that.
He raises his hand up and then slams it into the ground, and you see the earth opens up in different
It's not a
places.
dome. This is a sphere.
I understand that.
Okay, just checking.
He casts it in a way that's going to catch all of you.
Ah.
Everything is difficult terrain. Everyone that is casting any spells must make a concentration check.
Hold on a second. I think I have something that ignored difficult terrain. Hold on.
Well, let's see what else this
I mean,
does, though.
you can find it yourself. Let me just roll a d6 to see how many fissures open up in the ground.
Yep.
5, 1 for each of you.
Oh boy.
They are 1d10 times 10 feet deep.
Oh.
Holy shit.
They are
Ah,
5 feet
no.
deep,
This is Briars. I don't think this counts.
and 10 feet wide. Extend from one edge. From one edge of the. So he's pretty much made a pentagon around the area where each of you are caught in one of these fissures. As you guys go all spread out to get around him as he's like charged in. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Well, folks, this wall of force might immediately drop if I lose concentration.
No.
Oh, God
So
damn it.
good. Damn it. Oh no, that's not bad.
Leaf, you pass. Relia fails. Sloan
Did you say
fails.
something about we have disadvantage
We
on concentrating
failed?
on spells too?
Ugh.
Let me have a look.
With
No, we have to make concentration
Yeah, you
to
have to make
casting a
concentration
spell.
spells, yeah.
Oh, you have to make them. Okay.
His spell DC is super high. So everyone fails but Leaf. So, firstly, you're all falling and taking 4d6 damage, I believe.
I'd like to rage. It's not my turn yet.
4d6 or 46?
4d6. Yep, cool. I'm just making sure the second half of the spell isn't going to affect you. Alright. 12. 12 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall. Can I also get anyone who's concentrating on a spell to make a con save with, the standard things?
Come on, Oric.
Or
Come on, Oric. Nice.
21.
Nice.
Now you need
Nice.
to make another one just for the spell going off near you. If the so it's earthquake. If you're in the spell area, you make a save. But that save there was and this is against his spell save DC, which is very high.
Nice.
Natural
Nice.
20,
Very well.
22 max, though. That might not make it.
You still fail.
What?
His spell save DC is
Try
very,
it.
very high.
Oh.
So,
Oh my God, Nova,
Wait,
how
is
are we
everyone
meant to
gonna
get
make one of
past?
Is everyone caught in one of these, or we?
everyone's got one of these. If anyone's got a spell they're concentrating on, also has to make a
I don't
concentration,
think I'm concentrating on anything.
concentration
so.
check.
Oh, I see. So,
Hey, Joe,
oh
dude.
shit, great, okay. All right.
Okay.
So
So
he's out of the ball.
I tend to make checks usually will automatically pass for like any sort of skill check, but a concentration check is an opposed thing, and you have a DC like hard set by the creature. So I'm just.
No, I get it. No, it's fine.
It was a good play, and you were. Do you have anything that can boost you up?
Did you cast Bardic Inspiration on yourself? Just
I used it. I used it to prevent a wild magic surge, and I literally cannot beat this with any roll, so I can't even use my chronal shift to fix it.
Okay.
And I also use my reaction, so I have no reaction.
Okay.
yeah.
So I'll say you've cast it, and as you fall and lose line of sight, you just feel that connection break. And he can move again.
Wait.
He turns. Actually, no. The last thing anyone sees as they're falling is this being walking towards Auric.
Makes sense. I said I was going to be a tasty side quest if this didn't go off, and this is if it didn't.
Not if I'm around.
All right.
How deep are these again?
40 feet.
Oh, I don't even know how we're going to get out of these.
Flown.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I have a climbing speed, but fuck.
It is your turn.
I saw him walking for Auric.
And you are 40 feet down right now.
Okay. That's my entire movement.
Well, I mean, would you really even have seen him walking towards for 40 feet down?
I mean, after
As you're falling and the thing's gone, he sees it. She sees it. So you can make a athletics check to climb out.
Yes, please. I have advantage on athletic checks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this. Oh, I rage. I'm raging. I raged.
I know. You pass.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Great.
climbs. So you climb up,
Okay.
you climb up, and like I'll say, because I think when you're climbing, you're meant to be half speed, so you'd only make it halfway up. You'd have to use your action to like dash to the top effectively, and you'd only just like get to the top this round, and you'll see this big creature's back moving towards the fissure Auric has fallen into.
It's my my Echo Knight. Damn it! I already used my bonus action to rage. Fuck! All right. Well, I gotta get up there. So, yep. I'm just gonna use my action to get up there.
Okay.
I am pissed.
I can imagine, especially since nothing was attacked, so your rage will end.
No! Can I smack myself across the face, please?
Nope, you used your action, your bonus action, and your movement.
Somebody hit me!
Harris, you're up.
I spend the next 6 turns climbing out of the hole.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you should double it.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
You would have to make athletics checks to climb with disadvantage.
I might as well. Let's start with 1. That's a critical fail.
Tell you what.
So
Oh my god!
But here's the good news: is that I'm only falling 7 feet.
How
so I don't know
many
if I
is
actually
that,
take
though?
any damage from that.
That is like the 8th one.
You
Particularly
are
from Saros.
pretty much just too tired to climb. You're sitting at the bottom, panting like, I just want this to end. And like, you can kind of feel... Make a wisdom save.
22.
Okay. You can kind of feel like why it's called man. It's like your sanity breaking just a little bit. It's like my friends are dying. I've been running. I'm exhausted. I just want it all to end. And you take a deep breath and you feel the orb glow for just a second. You're like, no, I can do this. We can do this. We can get out of here. There's gotta be a way.
Don't worry, guys. I'm just gonna bamf him away with me, and he comes up to do some weird shit to me.
I
500 feet
thought
away.
I thought I could
Oh, yeah.
extend you something, but I don't think I can.
Your turn. I
Which
think you
okay,
didn't fall in,
as
right?
far as which he's going towards the fissure that Oryx in, yes?
Yes.
Where am I in relation to where I saw Auric when I fell?
No, you fall. I'll say you're about 20, 30 feet to the left, northwest, whatever.
Okay.
North left.
Actually, I have a question about wording. I have a question about wording of a spell then.
Yes.
If a spell, I know that the spell will only be on myself, but hold on, I'm not even at the right thing for it. Here it is.
Where's my egg? Just gonna do this.
Okay, so I want to know if it's a 10-foot radius around me and moves with me. It doesn't say if I can. If you move so that an effective force to path through the barrier, the spell ends. No, damn it! I thought I could cast anti-life shell and keep Auric near me, but what I'm going to do is run up to Auric.
Didn't you fall?
I did, but
Okay.
I
did
hold
say
on.
that they. Yeah. So in a straight line, that's how far away he is. But you guys are in like a.
Yeah, no, I was asking which fissure is he in related to me if I ran it along the fissures.
Okay,
That's what I meant.
In that case, he's like 60, maybe 70 feet, because you have to go like one way then around the corner. Sorry.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna start climbing.
All right, make an athletics check.
Okay.
So
There
the
you go.
fissures all connect in a pentagram,
Yeah.
you said?
Yeah.
So make sure you're climbing
Damn
on the right
it!
side, so you're not in the center
Okay.
part of the
So,
pentagram.
did you get rid of your level of exhaustion?
I had 2 levels of exhaustion.
Ah, well that's good for you. You try to climb and you only get a few feet up and you fall. You will take 1d6 damage from your falling.
That might be enough to knock me out. It knocks me out.
Okay, you kind of hear a thump, Auric, and it's in the direction you're pretty sure Relia was.
I had 4 hit points left.
Banged her head. Do we make death saving rolls on the turn where you get knocked out, or is it the next turn?
Next turn.
Next turn. Okay, sorry. Yes. All right. That means we are back at the top. Auric, what are you doing? Leafs on deck.
Oh, geez, you're already at the top again. Okay. So the fissure came from Madness. I'm just trying to visualize exactly. He's coming towards me. Is he in the fissure at this point?
So what's happened is he's pretty much punched the ground, and cracks have gone out, but not actually opened up into fissures. As they reached this area, they then go and made the pentagon. So you guys are all in the moat, and he's in the bit outside of it.
Oh, I see. Okay. So it's not exactly from. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's above me still then, up.
Yes.
Coming towards the fissure. He'll probably jump in on his next turn, I imagine. And Jesus. I will. I guess I'll start retreating in the fissure to get closer to everyone else. I'll use my full 30 feet to get closer. Do I see anyone at this point?
If you go right along the fissure and you move 30 feet, you'll see just around the corner, Relia unconscious on the floor.
Oh, okay. Well, if she's unconscious, then I'll go ahead and pop her back up with a healing word. I'll use my action for that. Cast that at 2nd level.
Healing was your bonus action?
Yes, so I'll stop my action. Okay. But I can't cast a spell with my action.
Unless it's a cantrip.
So I'll dash.
Okay. So you'll be pretty much right next to Relia, helping her up, and she's just a bit shocked and alarmed at everything. Just a reminder to everyone, I'm pretty sure Greater Restoration gets rid of levels of exhaustion.
We can't cast it without diamond dust.
Yeah. Look, you guys need...
Otherwise, I would have already been casting it because I have it prepared.
Guess you're gonna find Sloan then. She'll carry you out. Right. It is Leaf's turn.
Okay. Leaf.
How much healing did I get back?
Oh, 1 second. I'll write it down.
Yeah, Leaf just yells out immediately Relia, tree us now, and is going to take out a. Madness is still walking towards Auric.
Yeah, did you not fall? Remember
I
now.
didn't fall, no.
Okay, you were the one that's at the top. So yeah, you kind of like jump back and like it carried. I'll see. You do want to jump forward or jump back from the fissure opening? You can either be on his side or the far side. It's 10 foot wide, so you could probably leap it.
Yeah, I'll do his side.
Okay. Yes, he's walking towards where Auric fell.
Okay.
11, Riley. By the way.
I'm going to yell out as a bonus action to Saros. We're almost there. Come on, and give you the bonus action help. And then I'm going to take out a beaker from my pack and bite the cork off of it and throw it at Madness, casting Fog Cloud.
Okay.
And then I'm going to charge into the Fog Cloud.
Okay. All right. It is Madness's turn. He reaches. He's going to divert to move off to where he can hear you guys moving, and he's going to jump down into the pit, and he's going to make a attack to Auric as he falls. So.
I guess we're both dying together, Auric.
Sorry, I got one more wall of force for the next turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch this guy.
Elves die together, I guess.
You assume he's not going to kill you in like one punch.
By the way, his spell is still going. It's a concentration spell. So every turn you're on the ground, you need to make a concentration check to keep spells up. Just gonna let you know that before you make decisions on what you're gonna do. So
I knew that.
Well, we just need to break his concentration then.
good.
Like that's gonna happen.
He's gonna make an attack roll against Auric.
Get
That's very close to
disadvantage? I guess it doesn't matter.
He's and have advantage, but it's fine. Why has he got disadvantage? What?
Fog cloud, heavily obscured.
No, he's fine.
He walked out. I didn't even think he walked into it. He just jumped into the hole with us.
All right. And then here comes the damage. You must roll the attack. I did roll the attack. Excuse me. Roll the attack again. There we go. And then damage.
There's your advantage that you wanted so bad.
So it's 42 points of damage, along with 46 for falling down. And I'll make it 3 because it's pretty big. So all up, you take 49 points of bludgeoning damage as he just pounds into you from above.
I'm still alive.
Okay.
But
you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
No.
No, this is for.
Boy.
Dude.
You are stunned.
Yeah, I knew it.
Okay. I believe that means he gets advantage on his next attack, yes?
I think he automatically hits.
Oh.
No, he gets advantage.
Advantage, yeah.
Yeah, he gets advantage.
Auto hit is for paralysis.
Yeah. Okay. His second attack against you.
This one will take me out, don't worry.
Nope, I'm bringing you back up.
As you
You're
kind of
fucking psychopath.
he just
I want him to take me out.
it kicks you in the chest and you just go flying back for 44 points of bludgeoning damage.
I am out.
Okay. And with that, he just turns away and starts stalking the other direction through the
You fucking coward.
Okay. Slowness. You would have seen him jump. No, you wouldn't, because someone threw a fog cloud.
But I know where he's going.
You got an idea. You can probably hear the sounds of Auric's limp body flopping down.
Yeah,
crevasse.
fucking great. So the last time that happened, Shadow Barrington came out.
You can summon him at will now.
Yes, but if I do that, then I can't rage. I have one more rage left.
Let me just remind you that you've got to go like quite a distance across it and then jump down. You can't really rage this turn and attack him anyway.
Okay. All right. So then I will use
I
my
can get
bonus
Oric back up.
action. I will use my bonus action to summon Shadow Barrington. And so then the both of us will start within 50. Can I send it 15 feet ahead of me?
You can.
Cool. So I want it to go 15 feet ahead of me, and both of us are just booking it across to try and get to that other side.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to swing back around and just full-on punch Aurelia in the face for calling him a coward.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that'll definitely take me out. I'm also on the ground.
Yeah,
So,
so he gets advantage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that doesn't hit me. My AC's 40.
You take 36 points of bludgeoning damage. I
That's
imagine you're
deserved.
unconscious.
That's deserved. I earned
Okay.
that.
So you always hear the sickening crunch
Ugh.
as her cheekbone is just shattered by this massive fist.
Ow, 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 ow. You down?
I have a broken shoulder from this man, now a broken face. Great.
Saros, it is your turn. You're hearing combat somewhere in the lower area.
I slowly start walking in that direction. That's my turn.
I'm so sorry, Saros. Okay.
Sarah's gonna die today.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can bring you back, but you might not be Sarah. So are you
All
okay
gonna
with coming
die
back
today.
as a goblin?
We're all going to die. That's correct.
Aurelia, it is your turn. Make a death saving throw.
I'm really glad my death saves didn't refresh. Do these count at disadvantage because I'm exhausted?
No.
Okay.
All effects.
No.
Oh, you wake up. Well, you don't wake up. You're stabilized instantly.
I thought you stabilized to 1 hit point.
You do, but you don't wake up. You're unconscious, not rolling death saving throws. You still need to be healed to be woken up. Okay. I mean, Sloan could slap you awake, but that's probably going to take 1 hit point of damage and like be back to their saving throws.
Kill me.
So yeah. Okay. It is.
Oh, my ability went off because I took a rest.
Yes, it did. So it then goes away.
Is it gone? Is it gone now?
No, because you're unconscious, but yeah, it's still there. There's a.
I have a wolf protecting me, and it's growling at him now.
Auric, make it a saving throw. Auric, you
You're
are
muted, Sean.
No, I didn't say anything.
okay.
No,
That
we're
was
not
me-
doing
that
this
was
again.
Me, that was me muttering under my breath.
We can't do this again.
Leaf, you are in the middle of the fog cloud, but you know where.
Time to die. Where's my napkin?
Where he's gone. You heard him
Don't
hit the
have
ground.
napkins
You
ready.
heard your two friends' bodies hit the ground, and you can hear Sloane running through the fog by your side. What would you like to do?
I will drop the fog cloud. Drop concentration so it goes away. Do I see Sloane?
You do. You sort of like pick up the bottle and stopper it, and the fog quickly moves away. Sloane is running with her shadow bear self next to her.
Okay. Yeah.
Shadow Bear's 15 feet ahead of me.
Yep. Next to
all right, Sloane, we're the timer now. Let's get into it, I suppose. And I'm gonna run. I will run while shooting, so I'll shoot at him once.
Yep.
Don't think it's going to do anything. It's a critical fail anyway.
Okay.
And I'm going to jump on his back.
Oh my god. Cowboy Leaf again? You gonna wrestle him like you did Tiamat?
I just sent you a message. If the thing you sent me, if that's what you want to do, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll jump on his back, and just like real close to his head, like claws sort of digging in. I guess the devil hand kind of wrapping towards his face a little bit. And just kind of lean down close and just say, "Ugh, I got a promise from someone way worse than you, and I'm calling it in. All right, Dispater, you piece of shit. Give me what you promised."
All right. Instantly, leathery red flesh covers your entire body. Wings made of flies and smoke sprout from your back. A halo of fires around your head dripping, and horns sprout out. You can use the stat block of a pit fiend if you wish, with your own mental stats and skills.
Probably better than mine. My stat block.
You can go look that up, but that is the end of your turn, so you'll use your action. You do notice that as you've turned into this, all of a sudden his claws are actually in Madness's face. It's like cutting in, and the first time Madness is bleeding.
He can bleed?
Okay. It is Madness's turn.
Oh, that for a drop of blood.
He is going to reach up and grab you. Because actually, just make a. I'll make a grapple check with your second attack. And you can use the Pit Fiend stat block for it if you wish, with the increased strength and whatnot.
Grapple? Okay. So that's +8. So not great. 13.
Okay, let me just do this. I'm pretty sure he's going to beat it because numbers. Yeah. So
even if
he's going to pretty much just grab you and throw you to the floor because you weren't really grappled. So I'll just make this his attack is to just like get you off him. I'll say that you kind of still very, you're a cat-like pit fiend. You twist in the air and land on all fours, like claws in, wings flaring out, and it's just this buzzing sound as smoke just coils around you and slowly darkens this area with just this halo of fire glowing in the shadow of the smoke. But let's see what happens. 28 to hit the pit fiend.
Oh yeah.
Or you, whichever has the higher AC.
It's it, and it hits.
Okay, rolling its damage. 47 points of damage as it just sort of like you hit the ground, bounce, turn, and you land, and it's just sort of No, it's going to come forward and try to grapple you itself. Make it's either an acro or a athletics to not be grappled.
Okay.
DC's 28.
Okay, I have to nat 20. Nope.
Okay, it grabs you by the throat and one of the wings. You do have a fly speed as well, as per the pit fiend. All right, Sloane, you kind of like look down the edge to a pit fiend fighting this like marble statue man with two of your friends unconscious on the floor.
Would I be able to get them out? Can I like lift them out and like
You can
not chuck them? I don't want to chuck them, but essentially like get them out of harm's way.
You can, yes.
Okay. I would like to do Auric first and lift him out and away, just away, as far away as I can get him.
Okay. I tell you what, you can put him on your back and put your whole action to put him up gently, or you can kind of just throw him up and he might take some damage.
No, because if he takes damage, then that's auto.
That
crit.
is.
That's
no,
just death.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
So I'm going
Trying
to
to
just
trick her into
accidentally
doing that, Nova.
murders him.
Had to ask.
No.
All right, so you put him up
Trying to
gently,
doing that,
and I'll just
Nova,
say that
come
you
on.
just like let go and fall. Now you're next to Relia, who doesn't seem to be as bad. Sarah, so would you have? Sorry, is there any more you want to do with your turn, Sloane? I think that's everything you can do. You could rage, but that's it. But if you're not attacking,
no,
you won't.
I can't because I just used my whole action, right?
Well, you didn't use your bonus action, but yeah. Oh, you mean you can't attack, and you probably won't be attacked. We'll just see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. At the end of your turn, as a legendary action, he's going to try to tear one of your wings off, Leaf. So he's
Oh
going to make
my
an
god.
attack at disadvantage. And what I'll do is... What's your AC right now?
19.
Okay. I'm going to let you add your proficiency bonus to the AC because it's kind of it's a weird thing to kind of wrench this like very sturdy wing off. It's not quite made of material substances.
That's 24 then.
Okay, cool. So attack, disadvantage. Okay, but then he rolls a 34.
Beats it by a cool 10.
Is this how Nova feels every time you pass sleight of hand checks?
He has to do more than 40 points of damage, I've decided.
Nailed it.
I did say
No,
more.
he said more than 40 points of
Okay.
damage.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was
I'll
very
go with
specific
that.
about word choice.
No, we're gonna
might
go
have-
with it.
I might have fucked myself there. Okay, sure. So he starts wrenching it, and you feel it. And tell you what, make an attack of just like headbutt him to like stop him from tearing the wing off, if you wish to.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like that.
Free attack reaction. Yeah, I'm okay with this.
So that is a 23.
That hits.
Oh
Roll
my
your
god. Something hit him. Holy shit.
You can make it just one of the weapon attacks that the Pit Fiend has.
Okay,
Your choice.
I'll do a bite. So that is 13 plus 8, 21. And he does a Constitution save.
Oh no. $20?
DC 21.
Oh no.
So he takes...
Oh
He
no.
goes straight to hell. He goes straight to hell and he dies.
Yeah, I send him to hell. He takes another 14 poison damage. And he is poisoned. And while he is poisoned in this way, he cannot regain hit points.
Okay. Okay. That was a turn. This creature hasn't taken damage in a long, long time and is very, very mad. Oh, okay. What was the total amount of damage? I think like 36?
Probably didn't do anything to it, but you know.
14, 27 plus 8 is 35.
Okay. So, it sits there and you kind of like bit it on the neck, and as you kind of pull away, like little bits like the stony flesh come away, and you see the veins darkening under the skin.
Like when he's grabbing the wing, leaf creature is just like, I just got those.
Alright. Saros, your turn. Would you have been also dashing to like move faster? Because you move half, which is 15, so you're moving 30 a turn to kind of like get to your friends as fast as possible.
Well, I'd be moving 15 a turn then. Because I'm at half speed from exhaustion, so...
Yeah, so 30 down to 15, then you dash back up to 30. You're not, instead of climbing...
Right. Sorry, I was thinking climbing. I can only
yeah.
climb 7 feet a turn. Yeah, I suppose I might as well be, yeah.
Okay, I'll say that at 60 feet you kind of get to... So this at the end of this turn, you look down the length and you can see Relia unconscious on the floor, Sloane about to help her, and then this Pit Fiend fighting, and you can kind of tell it's leaves still got like cattish features, fighting Madness. But you can, as a free action, yell out something if you want.
No, I'm at a loss for words.
And you do have your bonus action if there's anything you want to cast or do with that.
Boy. Sorry, I thought I was just going to be walking. I'm going to harness Divine Power to get back a spell slot of level 3.
Okay. Relia is not making death saving throws, but she's still unconscious.
There's nothing I can do to come to consciousness.
I will say make a Constitution saving throw. We'll make it DC 13. You pass, you wake up.
How's an
Wake up.
18 sound?
You wake up?
Was that my entire turn to do that?
Yes.
I'm up
Okay.
though.
You wake up and you're still exhausted, but at least Sloane is there and you can like get helped up in the next turn. Ori, make it a saving throw.
Come on, natural 1.
No, natural 20. Come on, natural 20.
Oh,
5. Same as
Oh
last
my
time.
god!
I can get him up. It'll be fine. I can fix it.
Okay.
Now that I'm awake, I can fix it.
Leaf, it is your turn.
can I just try and fly him up in the air?
Go for it.
What would that be?
You're already grappled. I'll say make an attack roll, and if it hits, I'll say you kind of hit him and clamp on, and you can fly.
Okay. 15 plus 8, 23.
Hits.
So yeah, I'll just grab him and then jump, start flapping.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna start flying the two of us up in the air.
Okay. Roll the damage for your attack, and remember you do get 2 attacks in a round because you're still Leaf.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'll bite him again.
Stop poisoning me.
Oh, by the way, did he do a concentration check for the damage that Leaf did to him
He did not. He will have to do that.
for the earthquake feature?
Yeah.
Well, now he's gonna have to do it twice.
So first of all, let's see.
That would
if
have been a DC 17, I think.
He fails, so the earthquake turns off. I don't think the fishes slowly start closing, so we'll leave that like that.
Otherwise,
And
we're all
then-
squished.
And I have to make another saving throw now, right?
Yes. So he takes 22
All right, let's make
piercing
a saving
damage.
throw. Oh my fuck!
It's at the end of his turn. Also.
It's all.
This is for his
I'll
bite
come
attack.
in.
So
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. So he
It's
takes
for additional
another-
damage. Oh.
Yeah. So he takes an extra 19.
So I'll turn it around. The dice cover's coming back.
So that's 32 plus what? Or is that it?
Plus 8.
So
So
40
40.
points of damage. You're doing some work on him.
And so that's a bite, like bit into his shoulder, and then just with the claws, like gripping, just closing, clenching tighter, just letting the claws dig in. I only added plus 8 before, but it's plus 14, so that's a 27.
Hits.
Not D10.
Fuck him up, Leaf. Hell yeah.
I don't think we're gonna kill him, but
For
This is good.
18.
18 total. Is there any save we're
18
gonna make?
total. No. Not with the claws.
I hit the wrong button. Now he's at negative 1500 health.
Yes, got
Yeah,
him.
he's just dead. It's canon now. He's dead.
Let's do that.
The 5 is gonna be very pissed at us, but he's dead.
Okay. So, as a legendary action, he's going to strike you as you're flying him up. So, it's a disadvantage. No rolling ones. Does 26 still hits you?
Oh yeah.
He does 34 points of bludgeoning damage. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw, which I did forget about last turn, but you can do it now.
Con save.
Yep.
Um,
You pass. Okay. So he hits you, and then it goes to his turn, and he's going to hit you twice more.
okay.
So,
That was 34.
yep. Does 24 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And then you make another Constitution saving throw. There's going to be a few of these. 39 points of damage.
14 plus 7, so 21.
Still pass. And yeah, that was 39 points of damage. And then his last attack for this turn, so he gets to make 2 around. Disadvantage. 24 hits.
Yeah.
One more con save, please. And you take a further 38 points of damage. As he's just kind of pounding you in the face, trying to break your jaws because he's sick of getting bitten and like trying to get you to drop him. What's that roll total for that con save?
That's a fail. I think 13.
13. All right, so with that, you're stunned and you both fall to the ground. What was your fly speed? You're both going to take some fall. Well, he's not, but you might.
60.
Okay, so I'd say you would be half that, so you take 3d6 in fall damage. You take 10 points of falling damage.
Okay.
Do you want to land? I'll say you've guided this. Do you want to land back at the bottom of the fissure or on the ledge?
Just as far away from everyone as possible.
I'll say you're on the far side of the fissure, like 10 feet away. So you're probably about 20 to 30 feet away from everyone.
Okay.
As you both hit the ground. But you're both prone now, so that's at least that. Sloan. You got Relia, and in the distance you can see Saros. And you
Want to
know
hit something?
both of them are awake.
All right.
Both of them are healers.
Okay. All right. Can I see where Madness went?
He flew up and they fell away
fell.
from you guys. Away from Auric.
Would I be able to? Good. Would I be able to use my movement to get all the way over there?
No. It's going to take you, I kind of said it'll take you the same amount of movement because you're so strong for yourself to get to the top as it would for you to get someone else to the top as well. So you might as well just take someone if you're going.
Can I send my Shadow Barrington 30 feet just over there and then use my bonus action to switch places with it? It's probably going to be a no.
Just thinking.
The rest of us are down below, right?
It is 40 feet up, so you probably won't be able to get him to reach it.
40 feet up.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right. Since Relia's right there, I will take her and start going up. No?
Okay.
Why?
No, if you can put me, I was really being like, I'm in pain, oh god.
Yeah. So
Is your healing touch or ranged, Relia?
I was gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay, I'm just double checking. Don't leave me in the ground to die.
Okay, so you
I have healing word anyway. I'd be able to get you up. Don't worry.
climb to the top. Can I just get you to make a athletics check, which you should pass with advantage, but see, not a hard DC.
That is...
That'll do. So you kind of get to the top, and you push Relia at the top, and you're just kind of hanging onto the edge.
Yep.
Saros, it's your turn.
I walk more. Another 15 feet. I walk towards Auric on the ground. How?
He's up top, you're down the bottom at the moment.
Oh, everybody's
am
up top except for me.
Yeah.
Then. Oh.
Which is probably the safest place for you to be right now.
Yeah. Then Saros just starts digging in to the side of the cliff and trying to pull himself up. I will make an athletics check.
Oh no.
Oh, Theros. Oh, you poor boy.
11.
Oh no. I won't say you fall. I'll say you're just kind of only 7 feet up.
Yeah, I collapse on the
Hit
ground.
DC. Okay. Sorry, Agent.
I was gonna heal everybody,
I
but I
know.
guess they all decided to leave.
Don't worry, I got you. You take a seat. You did enough today.
As a legendary action, he's going to attack Leaf. Here we go.
Stop doing that.
Dog.
Attack, disadvantage, double nat 20s, please.
No.
I'm gonna try something after Alien gets me up.
We'll get you up, and then I'm probably
you're
gonna
already
throw
stunned.
something at him.
36 points more damage at you, Leaf. You're unmuted, by the way.
I'm only screaming. I've taken so much damage.
How are you even still up?
How is the Pit
I
Fiend
am
for?
up.
He's got Pit Fiend HP.
It's not looking good. I mean, his jaw is hanging off to the side, and like all of his teeth are falling out. there's like a horn cracked off and probably driven through his own heart. And he's turning his head over and is just like, Aurelia, tree, please.
Oh, I can't.
Sorry, guys, I got it.
Okay. Aurelia, it's your turn.
Okay, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is the tree line from us?
About 100 feet.
No, I can't do that. Well, mass cure wounds, everybody.
Okay, this
how
should
many
get
people?
everyone.
Yeah. And I am going to cast this at 7th level.
Maximum level. Yeah, okay.
Yes, I'm casting this at 7th level because I need 6 for the spell I want to get us out of here.
Okay. Let's see what it does. Roll it out.
Healing. Come on. You should have done more than that, I think. 5?
5,
28.
yeah, no, that's right. 28 points of damage. Everyone gets
Damage,
12
no!
Everyone gets
Damage,
20
no.
Everyone gets 28 points of negative damage.
Wait, could I have put down the unicorn or the forest beforehand to give the healing boost?
Sure.
Okay. Well, the forest gives, I'm way farther up in the shaman than I should be. Let's see, forest, blah, blah.
Read it out.
Everybody gets an equal, additional hit points equal to my, each creature of your choice, yeah. Everybody also gets an additional 14 hit points.
Nice. Okay, so you end up getting 42 hit points back, everyone.
This does not reach me in the bottom of the pit, though.
What's the range of cure wounds? Mass cure wounds?
30-foot
Mass
radius.
cure wounds is, it's,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
It was that height determination dice. That's what we should blame.
Alright, you are awake.
All right.
It's your turn.
I would like to ask you if I can do something. I would like to completely burn my hero point.
Didn't you do that a little while ago? Was that
No,
something?
I used it for a reroll.
Okay.
I think Aurelia burned her hero point.
Someone...
I burnt mine.
Yeah, that was it. Okay. So continue. What would you like to do?
I would like to burn it to try to do something that I ordinarily would not be able to do in this turn.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to attempt to, once again, encase him in a wall of force. And then I would like to, if burning the hero point will allow me, to use one of my gravity spells to try to... this doesn't make any sense, actually, but I was going to try to launch the sphere away with the gravity spell to get him away from us. I'll burn everything you want. I'll burn anything you want me to burn to be able to do this.
I'll tell you what. You can run over. If you can make the jump across the canyon, you can try to wall of force him. He's not paying attention. He won't try to jump out the way.
How far is it?
It's 10 feet. You can then 10 feet across, and he's 10 feet further. So, he's 20 feet away. If you can get to him, wall of force him, and then I'll let you dimension door him away to max distance wherever you want him to go.
Okay. Would I be able to use my racial feature face step to break that distance?
Bonus action?
I think it's a bonus action, yeah. So
That's fine. You can do that.
Okay. Then I will do
Effectively
that.
giving you two actions by burning the thing, and one of them is varying. Is a benign, malign teleportation. So
Okay. Then I will do that. I will use my bonus action to teleport over there, and I will attempt to do this.
I will add to this. If you want to dimension door, you'll probably have to make a save.
Yes.
To see if it goes bad, and you have to make another save. If it goes bad, you're going with it.
That's what I figured, yeah.
If you succeed the save, I'm going to make you make a second save to still try not to go with it, to resist the pull of the dimension door.
I love it.
Okay.
All right. So first thing is the wall of force.
Wall of force goes around it.
Okay. I'm shaking right now.
He sits there and he's about to throw another punch and just bounces off and he realizes what's happened. And he turns around and he looks at his hands. He can't cast any more spells. He's used them all. He's burnt down the forest. He's cast an earthquake. And he's just smashing on the wall of force. And you can see it like rippling out and cracks. And every time it cracks, you kind of like throw more power into it to seal it back up, layering on walls of force. Make
and
an
I'm grinning the
Arcana
whole
check.
time. I'm grinning the whole time.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, that dice loves the 5.
Okay.
This is
Roll me
what is this one for?
D100. This was for to see if the spell goes bad. Roll me
I'm gonna
D100.
use my chronal shift to reroll that. As a reaction.
Sure.
I don't like the way you said that.
I'm
You should.
32.
Is this the first time you've used Dimension Door?
Second time.
Second time? And it's a 4th level spell, correct?
Dimension door. That makes sense because I don't have.
Is Dimension Door 4th level, really?
Dimension
thought it was
door is
lower
a 4th
than that.
level. It's a 4th level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Misty Step is lower.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, roll me a D100.
Sir. Actually,
There's
probably
levels
should
of
save-
failure here. This isn't the maximum level of failure. So let's just see how it goes. While I fetch me a book of the
43, sir. I honestly saw no other way for us to get out.
I mean, this is the most tense the game has been in a while.
I've been looking for a point to burn my hero
This was
points
the
to try
only thing I
anything
could
in
think
this
of
fight.
that would get him out of here and giving us enough time to get to the forest.
Well, the forest is so on fire. I don't know if, like,
Well, that's
really,
the other
I
reason
think
is I wanted to be like, get him further away or bury him in the ground, whatever I can do to get him out of here and contained. Because
just like Dimension Door him 500 feet under the earth.
Because he'll still be.
Everyone make strength or dexterity checks, your choice, or you are knocked prone and pushed back, sliding on the floor.
Something else.
Yeah.
Sorry. Is anyone within touch range of me?
Oh. Leaf?
Really, it was put right next to you.
Well, not anymore because he's run
I
away.
believe.
Leaf is the only person you could also touch.
It's Leaf or because I moved over. Yeah, you're right. I would like to, because part of my orb effects is if I cast a spell. Sorry, I haven't used this in so long. Whenever I cast a spell, I can spend a charge of my orb, which has 1 charge, to use one of these features, and I can sap the dexterity of someone and add it to someone else. So I'd like to sap his dexterity as well and add it to Leaf's.
You're not. Do you have to touch the creature?
You're right. Never mind. I have
It's
to touch
inside a
it.
wall of force.
Yeah.
You
Take
could
the
sap your
dex for
own
yourself.
and give it to him. You could take your own dexterity away and give it to Leaf.
Take mine and give it to you. My gift.
I need that +2.
Okay. Everyone make a strength or dexterity save. We're going to be sliding along the floor.
I'm stunned, so I
I mean, if
Oh
I'm
my
already
God.
on the floor, does it really matter?
You're not really going very far, and you're also technically like in the thing, so I'll say you're protected.
21.
So Relia is sliding. Ulrich is
Oh wait,
fine.
I'm gonna use the orb to protect myself.
Sloan is fine. Leaf is, I guess, probably
I'm
too
stunned.
big actually to be sliding, so it's fine because you're a big old pit fiend at the moment.
Okay.
Right, and so you
Who is
see
sliding?
Relia and Sloan, you start like you push back as you can see this wind whipping around, and the flyers and smoke that make up your wings leaf get sort of dissipated, and they're sort of like trailing in the direction of the wind. The grass is like whipping around. Dex saves on Relia and Sloan to catch the edges of the crevice, the fissure, before you fall in. Take 46 damage each.
13.
Pass. It's pass for you, I think it is. So you're both just kind of like hanging on the edge of the fissure, but you haven't fallen.
With my 9 strength, that's gonna last long.
So, Auric, you cast
This is the
Dimension Door.
point. This is the point. This is the real deal.
And since you did fail, you go with it. Where are you sending it, and how far are you going?
I would like to send it. Well, it has furthest distance away, 500 feet. It's just the forest and then the plains, right? There's no other landmarks that might be interesting to send him. Well, out opposite direction of the forest.
Okay,
You're sending him, just to be clear, you're sending him where the rest of the party want to go to teleport out?
No. I want to send him the opposite direction.
Okay, opposite direction. So in the middle of the plain, it's just you and this creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got nothing else.
You know what I'm going to do.
You're not even going to see where he goes right now.
Yeah.
So make an Arcana check. It's not a huge DC. This is to not accidentally drop the wall of force because you're juggling a lot here. You will get to the far side. You have teleported. Okay.
21.
It's pretty good. So you all see him throw it out. His hands are out and he's channeling power. His eye is glowing in the night, and he kind of forces this wall like very small around it as like this man is just crouching. It's like trying to push out, and you lay a hand on the wall of force, and you look back at Sloane. As Sloane, you're just screaming to your friend. I'll let you
Back in a
say one
moment.
sentence to each other.
I will just say to her, as I'm holding it and looking back, I'll be right behind you.
You better be.
And this purple portal sort of just opens up and then just falls forward, and they just gone. Now, usually I'd end the session here, but Auric, you appear on the other side of a hill. No one can see you, and madness is looking down at you.
Still in the sphere.
Still in the sphere.
Auric will kind of just walk around the sphere for a moment, sit down on a rock across from him. It's just me and you now, bastard.
Okay. The rest of you.
You can run back to us. It's only 500 feet away. Only take you a minute and a half. He's in there 10 minutes. You got lots of time.
The rest of you. Do you make your way towards the forest as quick as you can and use a tree and teleport out?
No,
I'm not casting that spell without Auric.
You can't.
But I will start putting
I
out the
pick a
flames in
direction
the forest.
and start running.
Actually, I'd like to cast Dimension Door back.
Okay.
Can you do that?
It's not your turn yet.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So, I'm seeing what these guys want to do. If they're just gonna pick a direction and run.
I want to start
fine.
putting out fires. I want to start putting out fires so that we have a tree to get into.
Okay. Auric, back at you then as they go try to do that. I'm sorry, dude, but he blinks for just a second and he's outside the circle, outside the sphere.
No problem. I understand entirely.
You've got a little bit before it's your turn, and he's got attacks to make because he's right up against you.
I don't have a turn right now. I have like reactions, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
And
Okay.
do temporal shunt.
Yeah, I guarantee he's gonna break. He's gonna make it. That's ooh, I have same. Sorry, I'm just looking for all my features. Yeah, all I can do is try to temporal shunt him. So I will try to temporal shunt him.
Okay.
DC 18
Are you-
wisdom.
He nat 20 did.
Of course he did.
Wait, was that for the wisdom save, or was that to save against the poison?
Sorry, was it a wisdom or is it a con save?
So wisdom save.
Okay, so he rolled a 1 second. What was the DC?
DC's 18.
He passed. He rolled a 6 plus 14.
Wait, I'm sorry. What did he roll?
He rolled 20. Do 20.
20. I will use with my. Oh no, that is my reaction. Can't use cutting words.
Okay.
Oh, cutting words
take-
would have.
You take 47 points of damage as his fist collides with your chest and just clubs you to the floor.
I had 42 health left.
Okay.
And my heart not be brought back at some time.
You go put out fires. Are all of you heading towards the forest?
I'm in the bottom pit.
No, I picked a direction and ran, trying to.
I imagine
go after him.
Leaf's gonna help you out the pit there, Saros.
Well, if he doesn't, I'm dying down there. So I got
stunned.
no other way out of this pit.
Yeah, so this round goes past, right? Let's just say the round goes past. I'll let you kind of have a second here. Leaf, do you want to help your friend out the pit?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you can feel the energy leaving now that you're out of the combat, the energy starts to leave you of this pit fiend. You can try to willfully maintain it if you want. If you want to stay like this, I'll give you up to an hour, but otherwise you can just let it go.
No, I'm gonna keep it going.
Okay.
And yeah, just kind of swoop down, grab Saros.
And just fly him out.
Yeah. Hug
Yep,
him
see
out
you
of the
guys.
pit.
I knew I'd end up in hell.
Oh, we're bringing it up here now.
All right, Aurelia, you put out a couple trees. What's the
Yeah,
spell you're
I'm
using
just-
for this?
Fleet storm. It
Alright.
puts out fires within the radius it's cast.
Any fires?
I believe it's mentioned specifically campfires and torches, but I'm hoping
This
that
ain't a
repeated
campfire.
castings of it will put it out.
You know what? Probably not. It'd probably make it worse because you're whipping up wind in a fucking forest fire.
I'm whipping up wind and freezing rain.
Tell you what, cast it at 5th level, sure.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
As long as you're not making me burn my 6th level slot, we're good.
Cast it at 6th level. No, you put out.
No,
You put out
no.
the fire. You have 2 very damaged and burnt trees.
Do they look like I could use them? for the
They'll
spell?
do.
Then I scream out, "Find Auric! I can get us out!"
Okay. Auric, in your turn, you are picked up. And I'll say that you kind of feel this like as you're drifting in and out of consciousness. And he is going to shift your way.
What? What?
Bastard 5. Bastard
Ooh.
5.
Auric, can I get you to roll 46 for me, please?
Yes, sir. Time for me to roll my new character right now.
That's exactly right. Just you go ahead and roll 6 sets of 46, drop the lowest, and we'll get back to you in a little bit. Sloan, you spend 10, 20 minutes, and really you're gonna have to keep working at keeping all the fire away from these 2 trees. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna I'll say you pretty much burn every spell slot but your 6th doing it for this whole time. Because Sloan is looking for Auric.
Someone,
You can
please.
see a patch of dirt on the other side of a hill which you finally come across, where you can see there's a lot of blood on the floor and there's the heavy footprints of madness. But they don't go anywhere, they just disappear. They're gone.
Gone.
They're gone.
Oh my god. That's the most average character stats ever. Jesus.
I mean, if she doesn't see him, that's gonna send her into just a frenzy again.
Okay, there's nothing to attack. You can smash at the floor where the footsteps were, but eventually, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what she's gonna stay there and scream into the night and just slamming the ground with her fists and calling his name, and that's all she's doing.
Okay. So, how long will it take you before you go meet up with your friends? Half an hour? An hour?
I don't know. I don't know that she would.
Well, I'm gonna have to make a decision here, guys, on what's gonna happen, because we're real close to wrap-up time. So, who is collecting Sloane, or are you just gonna leave her to also leave?
I am continuously fighting fires, probably just with druidcraft at this point, just to keep these flames away. Someone else needs to do this.
Well, if you are flying, you can probably see where she is if you're doing circles.
Yeah, I would go.
Okay, you're gonna
Just
pick her up, or
kinda
you're gonna
land.
land next to her. Okay.
We gotta go.
No, I'm not leaving without him. I don't know where he went. The thing took him away.
I don't know what to tell you. I wish there was something I could say to make it better.
I can't leave him like this.
If there was anything I thought we could do, I'd be right there with you, but he's gone.
Who's going
was
to
up there,
teach me how
Sloane.
to read? Who's going to finish that? What about his daughter?
That's not.
Leave me.
And I think at this point, like, the wings kind of dissipate, and he sort of shrinks down. And as he does, he's just got that same. He's looks lost, and I think he just like steps forward and hugs Sloane.
Yeah, and she'll. You know, the size difference there is funny, but she'll just kind of fall into him.
Okay.
We have to find him.
We will. We'll do our best. He's not here, so he's not. We don't know, you know. We don't know if he's dead. We don't know if they took him. Maybe they'll just use him to taunt us or something. We can get him back. I can't make you promises, Sloane, but
we have to get him back. We have to. Swear to me that we will. Please.
I swear I'll do everything I can. That's the best I can do.
Let's go.
Okay.
Take everything she has.
As you guys are walking forward, Aurelia, you open up the portal.
Absolutely exhausted, she slams her head into the burnt bark and opens the door and just screams at you, "Go now! I can't keep this open very long."
As you guys step through, you hear this behind you. Madness is standing there.
At the portal?
Yeah.
I throw myself in front of the portal.
Says you guys
Letting them go
you
through.
Okay. you guys have stepped into, because you stepped into it, you walk through the tree out of another one. You guys have stepped through.
So okay, so but he's not
You're-
not coming through the portal, right?
You step through, you're on the other side. As you hear the sound, you look back, and he's holding Oryx's violin case, his lute case. And you can just see liquid dripping out of it, and he flings it through the portal as it closes. And it lands at your feet on the other side.
Is it blood?
It is.
I pick it up and scream.
You scream. You can feel there's something inside the case. Nothing too heavy, but something moving around.
Rip it open.
There is a whole lot of pink hair, and there is a hand with 2 missing fingers. And that's where we're in the session.
My God.
I think we've
Shannon?
topped the most fucked up episode we've had so far.
I'm gonna need a second.
Okay. Thank you everyone for watching. That got a little intense at the end. I applaud everyone for doing well, allowing everyone to have some space and roleplay. It was really, really well done. Is Auric a ball? Auric is
Remember when Nova said we weren't going to have any combat this session?
Yeah, I do remember.
We were gonna have
That
some
was a lie,
fucking
yeah.
downtime.
So, I'll just say this. You guys, did you teleport to your grove or just to a point close to the
Grove.
stage?
I'm taking us to my grove.
You are about 60 to 70 days travel on foot to Montecula, or you could wait some time and teleport back to that end, and then you have about 30 to 40 days. But yeah, you're to get to your destination. It's it's gonna take some time. So you do have downtime as you travel, and we'll go through that next session.
Yeah, because there's something I might need to tell you, Nova.
So, again, thank you everyone for playing. Thank you everyone for watching. Thanks to our sponsors, Hero Forge. We're really happy to have you on board again. I'm sorry I made Shannon cry. I think I made Shelby cry, but I'm less sorry about it.
You made me cry several times, okay? This isn't new. Shannon, are you okay?
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as you're okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Do
want me to be okay.
we want to do favorite? It is a little up past the time. We could do quick favorite moments, or if you guys just kind of need to get off the air and have a break, we can do that. How are you feeling?
I'm good for favorite moments, but if we need
I'll
to
go
take a break.
last. I need to go
Okay.
last.
Okay. So, one favorite moment from the session. That's it. Relia, go.
The fissures opening up is one of the most badass things I think I've ever had it happen in an encounter. As terrifying as that was, that made the terrain fucking fascinating to navigate. It made me really have to think about what I was doing. And, it was also pretty fun to, continuously fall and take damage. That was cool.
All right, Sarah/Agent.
Definitely Leaf going ahead, being like, okay, I'll grab these horses, and then you can talk to them and calm them down and tame them. And then running into Leaf and being like, okay, so we've made an infernal pact with the horses to slay their beast killer, and just the absurdity of that being like, just Saros being completely fucking useless.
I
Okay,
am
boy.
sorry that you had a session like that. You have been chosen to be chased, and it must be pretty hard to be like, I need to rely on everyone all the time to do things because you're just so exhausted. But your friends are being nice to you. Should make you less grumpy all the time, right? All right. Next up, then we have Auric.
My favorite part was Pit Fiend Leaf, for sure. Seeing the fluffy kitty boy turn into a flying demonic creature of hell, and then seeing him shrink back down to hug Sloan.
Fluff kitty boy went to buff kitty boy.
Leaf/Mike, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, it's such a toss-up. Auric burning the hero point. It's just me and you now, you bastard, was so good, and Shannon, so much honest, insane hurt coming out. Yeah, like I will say my intention was to go over and just be like, I'm gonna pit feed and pick you up and fly you back to the thing, and then it was like, I think that would make an enemy for life, because there was a lot of, I think, like, in real honest acting there. It was very good.
Thanks.
Okay. Lastly, Sloan.
Well, I was gonna say that the just amount of planning you did, Sean, to finagle all that was awesome. But as much as it breaks my fucking heart, the violin case was awesome. That was a really, really, really awesome detail.
Okay. I think my favorite part, was probably the little, either the goodbye from Sean, or from Auric, or the little Leaf and Sloan hug at the end was nice. All right, I'll get you all to say your goodbyes. We'll do a real quick round. We'll just like one sentence sort of thing, just like get it going, because we are really over time. So we'll just I'll let you do yours right now, Shannon, and then you can chill out a bit.
I'm trying so hard not to cry. Okay. Oh my god.
Do you want me to give you some time and go to the other end?
Yes, please.
Okay. Wystle.
Hi, I've been Shelby from Wystle While You Work, and this has been fucking insane. I've been playing really, didn't do much though. Kieran, take it.
Go, Kieran.
Hello, my name is Kieran, also known as AgentNumberOne. You can find me over at twitch.tv/AgentNumberOne, where I stream on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I've been a hobbling old broken man. Probably more broken, probably more hobbling.
All right, Sean.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sean. I will be shaking for the next 2 hours. My name is Sean, and you can find me at Odo_Sean. And I am the DM of Paradise RPG. We have programming throughout the week. Our next show, we do not have our typical Sunday show this week because of Mother's Day. We'll be back on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'm about to do what Nova just did to us to that party. I'm going to be taking some frustration out on you and that group, Shannon, so be ready.
Leave Shannon alone. Can Shannon just have a week where nothing bad happens?
And I have been playing Auric Solaris, and he is off to join Gladstone somewhere else.
Fabled42, thanks for the raid. We're just finishing up. I've made my players cry. It's a good day. I really appreciate the raid. Mike, take it away.
Yeah, I'm Mike. I played Leaf, who was a cat and then a large guy. And I'm the DM over at Wonders and Blunders. Check us out wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, Shannon.
Hi. I'm sorry I'm such a mess right now, but my best friend was just fucking murdered, so there's that. But my name is Shannon. I play our extremely raging barbarian at the moment right now, but on Monday nights I play Scarlet, so hopefully she lives this Monday. I don't really know, so we'll see what happens. I am on Paradise RPG. That's my nerd home. I'm also our community manager. Great game, everybody.
This is a good session.
Hi, my name is Nova, or Nova1. I am the DM here. I run Roll for Damage with a friend of mine called AJ, who helps out a lot and is also a DM. We also have Josh, who's another DM. Those games that they run are on Mondays and Thursdays, 8 o'clock p.m. Australian Western Standard Time. It's a Humblewood game and Xander's Academy. Xander's Academy is kind of Harry Potter's School for Delinquents. Which is a good time. Yeah. By the way, the poll now has a clear winner. You will be fighting the crawling mother of night at some point.
Great.
Joe Cat will be here
Great.
next week. He couldn't be here this week, so he'll be here next week. And you guys will be having some fun figuring out what's going on with him and that. So yeah, I look forward to that game. So we're gonna find someone to raid. I'm gonna make it, I think, Ardent Roleplay is what we're doing, because they're doing things for Jasper's Games Day. Games Week, even. So, everyone, wave goodbye as we pass along the love.
Goodbye, guys.
Spiders
Next
will
week.
avenge me.